SMG with the chain. With the chain. Now and the Holy Ghost is the contact of a shadow. And then between now and next week, out of every commander here to report to your camp for a renewal of vow and allegiance.
Okay, from now to next week.
From now to next week, yes.
Okay, the whole pastors here.
The whole pastors here will report to your camp.
Okay. Okay.
So make sure you put logistics and make sure everybody battalion without any problem.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any complaint?
Okay.
You want to complain about this? You want to complain about this? Okay. And then also, Monty, we are preparing for demonstration. This demonstration now, I never been before with Lion Squad and all that, because this is the time to demonstrate. I will use the opportunity here, this political tension, come out of the street.
Okay.
So we are going to plan it very well, and then make sure that now uniform, wear enough uniform, enough flag, and the uniform that are both red and black.
Okay.
Yes. I can provide you all those uniforms. All Polona black trouser now. So we are going to provide all the uniforms and all the flag I can use. I saw Aputa na street Kamado de Kanu. Just like we have done it in the past. Pass out the message to him that we are going to provide those things. And then Chico, he can make sure he communicate all the commanders here, make sure that everybody goes to that camp between now and next week. All you need is transportation. Let me know how much, and there are all the mobilities I need to go there.
I have a comment to Rabbi.
Okay, Rabbi.
Rabbi from anywhere sick.
Okay, well.
Okay, man.
Oh, the man. Can you have anywhere sick?
Everything anyway, I want to go from my number complaint really about now because over Nkataba last time, so for my new camp on a side school na Banya.
Yes.
So I form channel camper, so I'm more than the meeting, one of the meeting. I'm mentioning more than for my second camp on the side, I can get a battle side.
Yes.
So I form Shaka Bamacho success matter. And since I form Riha, I had a request for help. No way. Someone come back at that camp on the other side because
about 90 camp. Say every time this meeting now, so as forward all of what they need from that camp. About any camp. We have to open as many camp as possible. Because we are raging on.
So those are the
yes,
something like that.
So I decided to join to know if, because they said that other commanders are there, that I need to be there also. So I came in and I saw some commanders in the, because I did not talk until other people started talking about, because what they were asking was how have we been managed? How is the movement in our various camps? So, and everybody were like telling what some of the things they are lacking, because they demanded to know some of those things we lack that we are not getting. So that's the major thing I know that they discussed. And they said that this the meeting that they are going to invite you and relay the complaints they have gathered, because they said that they are fact-finding panel. They said they are going to communicate you to tell you the things they have found out, so that you people are going to look into it, that they are working with you. So that's the reason why I attended the meeting. And for the screenshot you told me to make, my phone went off immediately after the meeting, and I was using a small phone to communicate, because two of my squad went to movement yesterday, and I have casualties, of which I reported to you around 12 a.m. So because that was when I owned my phone, when they were telling me about the incident, so I had to report it. I owned it. The phone was about 2 minutes. It charged 2%. I had to send the message to you and off it immediately. So since that time till now, so I've been on calls. 2 of my men have been deposited in the mortuary this morning. So I have not been myself. I just wanted to squeeze out this very time to attend this very meeting, because I also got the message for this meeting today. So that's just what happened, and I'm still having some calls with me now. I'm just trying to speak, because most of the people that fell, their people have not known. So we are trying to find a way to talk to them, of which some of them I have sent people to different places, because we have 4 casualties anyway, but 2 later gave up, and the 2 are in the clinic and they are receiving some treatment. So that's what happened. Thank you.
Shadow, you know this is not the first time you did this. And how we are going to handle this issue is something that is in my mind, and it's something that's in my heart. I've given directive to Holy Ghost here to come and pick the 2 equipment that is with you, we paid for a few weeks ago, because they need it to work. So when you come to pick it, just please give it to him. Do you have a problem with that?
Yes, I have a problem with that, because
what is the problem you have?
I told you that I want to deliver a work with it before.
And I'm telling you now that work should be put on hold. There is another emergency work that is needed for, and that is a command. So you should put on hold that work that you want to go should be put on hold. And after this work, we can talk about that.
Sir, it will be difficult for me. I will not lie to you. It will be difficult for me, because
what is going to be difficult to you?
Not to deliver that very work, because I have made a huge.
And I'm telling you, I am the one. Listen to me. Don't let me angry, please. You know you have been doing this for a very long time. I am the one who gave you that command, right? And I'm telling you now that particular work must be put on hold until this one finishes. There shouldn't be any question there. I gave you that command, and I'm telling you now that command is now suspended.
It will be difficult for me, sir.
If you go against this command, listen to me, Shadow. If you go against this command, I hope you are ready to take what is coming with it. Because I am making this publicly here in front of every commander here. I gave you a command, and I'm telling you now that command is suspended, and there is RPG with you, and there is GMPG with you, which we paid for fully, and it is with you. And I want Holy Ghost to go and collect that thing, because there is a job that is needed for. After that job, you can talk about your own job, that if I have to give that job. That is a very clear command. So if you want to disobey that command, you can disobey it. I just want to make it very clear now in front of everybody, so that it's not going to be, if you are saying you are not going to do it, everybody will listen to it here.
Okay, Mazi, go on. Go on. Mazi Chinasa.
Yeah, Mazi Chinedu. Thank you so much. I wanted this audio to be played so that Biafrans and the wider world will understand what is happening. I'm not going to talk too much, but I just want to make something clear. If you listen from that audio, you will find out that most of the people talking in that place are people we have mentioned their name over 1 year ago. We mentioned their name since last year. We talk about criminality that is happening. All of you hear the conversation. And what I want to talk this evening is, I am asking our people in Ebonyi youth. I am asking also other Biafrans. I'm asking Biafran veterans. And I'm asking every member of IPOB. Do we have a Liralo Biafran Osui Hitokwa? Did they bury the Biafran placenta in Osui Hitokwa? Is there any gold mine in Osui Hitokwa? Is there anything in Osui Hitokwa that represents Biafra in all these things we are doing? I am sure the answer is no. During the Biafran Civil War, we didn't hear that maybe it is a landmark during the Biafran Civil War that Osui Hitokwa is a place that, no. When you hear them saying gathering, most of you that are going, all the youth, they are moving from Ebonyi. They tell everybody, go to Osui Hitokwa. How many people are coming back? Politicians are sending, they push them. The boys he feel they are giving him problem in the state. You tell them, go to Osui Hitokwa. Go. They take them, they bring. None of them is going back home. They are massacring them in Osui Hitokwa. Osui Hitokwa has become a symbol of place. They are butchering our people in Osui Hitokwa. Kidnapping, political assassination, car hijacking, name it, organ trafficking, all these things, you found them in Osui Hitokwa. This is the place where they call the criminals when they want to spell assassination, car hijacking, name it, organ trafficking, all these things, you found them in Osui Hitokwa. This is the place where they call the criminals when they want to spell assassination, car hijacking, name it, organ trafficking, all these things, you found them in Osui Hitokwa. This is the place where they call the criminals when they want to spell organ trafficking, all these things, you found them in Osui Hitokwa. This is the place where they call the criminals when they want to spell.
the line. Today, a program is a program that people must hook up to. Hello, Mazi. Good evening.
Yeah, Mazi Patrick in there. Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, good evening. I don't normally do this, but I was just watching your program this evening.
Yes.
And I just see some very interesting topics and comments people are making. But anyway, for those who are in doubt, who is speaking, this is Mazi Chinasa.
Mazi, welcome to the program.
What really provoked me to come on air is a couple of few people, like one of our brother that was just speaking right now before you brought me in. Mazi, sometimes people can come. I wish this kind of people can call or give their number any day I am making program or asking that. This kind of people can come and on air to ask this kind of questions. Because these are, you see some of them that are calling. I have seen the people that have called. Like the one that called from Olo, you said it's Ugochukwu. These are the people they claim that they are IPOB, they are criminals. Criminals that have destroyed our land because deep inside them, they are benefiting from criminality, espionage. This person that just called last time now are talking about the leadership of them. Where did we put them? I want to know. Let him be explicit. Who put them inside?
Mazi, let me just hold on because a call have just cut you off. Let me call you back. A call have cut off Mazi Chinasa Nworu, so I'm gonna try to get back to him. Hello, Mazi. We have series of people who do not obey, they do not respect the rules. So they call that. I told them this is a WhatsApp call, but people will keep calling directly, and when they call, they cut you off. So Mazi Chinasa Nworu, welcome to the program. Go ahead and talk to our people.
Yeah, Mazi. One thing to prevent those things, people cutting the WhatsApp call, what you will do is you remove the SIM card and put it in a normal telephone and leave the WhatsApp in one place so they cannot be able to.
Beautiful.
You use the WhatsApp.
Yes.
You use the WhatsApp through Wi-Fi. So that's the only way to solve that problem.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you,
What I'm
Mazi.
saying, the brother that came up saying the leadership where they keep them, we kept them nowhere. The stupidity that some of them at home is displaying is where we are today. If not the IPOB in diaspora, by now IPOB would have come. If not that Nnamdi Kanu left the heart of this struggle in Europe and other parts of the world, by now this struggle would have been, because most of them at home, they sold their own brothers at a go. The first guy that called from Olo,
yes,
that was talking about Olo, what is happening in Olo. What is happening in Olo? They are the ones that are pointing hands to their own brothers. They are the ones that are bringing these criminals, calling them home woman. They are the ones that are going to ask people to bring money. They are the people, they are the emissary for these criminal people. That is why Olo is not in order. There is no IPOB volunteer remaining in Olo. Mazi, there is one of our volunteers. He was a volunteer of recent. He was told that this is how Olo is. He said no, that he will go into that value to talk to the people. That everything, he will go there and talk to them. When he went in there, he died. He found out that 90% of the people in that place, he said he don't know them. He gave them passcode. He gave them every language. Nobody could not recognize one person. People with different languages is in Olo. Do you see that boy that he's talking? You remember the one they call engineer that was captured?
Yes.
The guy that set him up in the same village, He killed his senior brother. He used his head to put in his shrine. He killed two of his brothers from the same village. He killed his own people in the same village, put their head in his shrine. And I can say it on air. You see, Olo is the worst place IPOB have ever been. Olo in particular. Because most of the boys there want to make quick money. They want to make fast money. They are doing all kind of evil. In Olo, they are killing their own people. They are the ones that are importing criminals into their own community. And the stupid one is there talking about IPOB leadership. And I want to ask them, when were they a year plus that they unleashed a heavy campaign against IPOB leadership to destroy IPOB leadership? All kind of blackmail, all kind of propaganda, all kind of things. They unleashed anything they had against the leadership of IPOB. Now somebody is coming to tell us, leave this criminal, let him go his own way, we go our own way. Somebody who used the name of IPOB to defraud people. Somebody who is not an IPOB member. Somebody who has seen the videos are there. Somebody who came up on this and told them that if Nnamdi Kanu come out, he will know whether Nnamdi Kanu has compromised before he can hand over a leadership that he is not even in control of. The guy that is coming, is it because we are not coming on there? Mazi to talk? Mazi, these people at home, most of our people at home are evil. Let me tell you, sometime now you will see some of them will say radio is not speaking here. Radio is not talking here. Mazi, if I tell you the sabotage IPOB leadership is getting from them at home, you will know that our people are evil. Many of them are evil. They come here to talk. Mazi, it is not up to 3 months. Not up to 2 months, IPOB leadership purchased a brand new transmitter, handed it over to the state. Do you know in less than 3 months of it, more than 4 million, they have bought it. They have bought it. Carelessness, info-minded, and tomorrow people will come out to tell us, hey, radio is not speaking here. Do you know what the leadership passed through? Because of the sabotage. If you know the same behavior some of our people do, people that are selling their own brothers, human partners, they are coming here and talking nonsense. Our people at home are selling their own brothers. How much are they paying them to go and point to the house of people? One person came here to tell you they are harassing people. They are harassing people. Do you know how many people that are dying? Do you know that after they have done that, anywhere they Bugato or TSS went? Do you know that all the people they have picked in IPOB, many IPOB members, nobody has seen them till date? Are you aware of that? He's talking rubbish. Is that the way you kill your people? Is that the people you want to bring freedom? You tell me people in anything you call the leadership. Leadership will hand you over, nothing you will do. Most of you turn this struggle to criminal activities. You are collecting money from people in politics. You are the one jumping up and down, making one excuse or the other to destroy the struggle, thinking that the Kanu will not come out. You are making sit at home for 7 days. Then you are running in the city, disturbing the city. You think that will bring out Nnamdi Kanu. Instead, you are giving Nigeria a clue of what they have to intensify. Are people not rising up to talk? Like what you have said here, Mazi, our people, we have to intensify our diplomatic tactics. Why is it the IPOB leadership don't say any other thing on the air? Why? Because the enemies will use it, come outside and you give Nigeria a tactic. Oh, they are going to go this area. Nigeria will move in that direction. People come on air and be talking nonsense. All of them that are talking here, it can take me only in the next 2-3 hours if I want to identify all of them. I will tell you the role, all of them. Especially the one that called himself from Olo, Ugochukwu. By the next time I will give you information about him, his role they have played to sabotage at this process.
So he's a criminal.
Well-known criminal. He is only angry because people are hearing what is happening now in Olu. People are questioning some of them who are supporting that criminal, making money. Mazi, in Olu, all the criminals, all of them, they collect money. Do you remember the one I called number one? That the criminals later kill themselves. He bought a hotel in Asaba. 120 million naira. Criminals.
From kidnapping and
from kidnapping, from kidnapping, all of them, many of them when they are killed, you see currency, foreign currencies in their possessions. $70,000, $40,000. This is the criminal activities people want us to come and people want us to come and support nonsense. You say you are fighting for Nnamdi Kanu. You are calling to call the leadership. What did the leadership do to you? Do you know what the leadership does? Do you know what the leadership is doing? All of you are in one place sabotaging. You don't contribute. You don't do anything. You stay in your marketplace and talk rubbish about this struggle. Do you know how many people have died? Have you bring up one person in the prison? Have you brought up one person in the hospital? Have you paid for house rent? What have you done for this struggle? That you are coming to talk rubbish. Leadership will not be there. Because all of you were the people. All of you will go. I don't want to say much, but all of you who have sabotaged this struggle and today coming to tell us to leave this person, leave that person, leave this person, you think we are going to listen to you? When you have destroyed this struggle, every day, after destroying this struggle with your name autopilot, today all of you are turning back again to say you are IPOB.
Mazi, we just came back from Finland, as you know, and I know you are aware. You know, there is this kind of pressure that is in the air because it's like we are busting this criminal bubble. You know, because you know criminals always operate in the dark. They don't want the light to be shined. So it's like going to Finland have shined the light, and some criminals are no longer comfortable with that move.
Let me tell you what has happened. I told them last year, those who are claiming that they are IPOB, that IPOB will become to Finland. It was last year we planned this thing. Because of winter, it was shifted to this summer. After many considerations, that we have to go to this country where somebody is claiming that he is the leader of IPOB, confusion everywhere. Today, people, Mazi, and I am very happy that IPOB, it was a great sacrifice, all of you that went for this job. None of you spent less than $1,000 for this job. None of you spend less than $1,000 for the pay hotel. Nobody paid it for you. All of you sacrifice. That is the spirit of IPOB. But let me tell you what is happening now. Let me tell you what is happening. Why all of them are trying to say leave it. It is not. Mazi, there is a problem out there. What is the problem? Those they are working for are now telling them. Mazi, do you see the first time BBC mentioned about these criminals without putting IPOB?
Yes.
BBC called them Eperima people. Do you understand me? BBC called them Eperima people. Now, go to channels. All of them arise. They now understood because we are showing evidence. Forget about what is happening. We are going to the extent, even consultants that are working for us, we are convincing them, we are handing them information, telling them, because we found out that is what they are using to hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi, freedom is not fought from one angle. We are 10 years in this struggle. We are 10 years in this. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu may be longer. Now, they told them, look very importantly, that these people have succeeded to separate themselves from this group you are claiming. I think they went and formed, they said Biafra Liberation Army. Is that not what they formed? They said they have formed their own Liberation Army. Because IPOB have successfully pushed them out. We have pushed them out from from claiming, go and be on your own, commit your own crime, get Biafra, we will clap for you. Now the sponsors told him, no, you have gone out of the way. You people have lost it. IPOB have successfully pushed you people out of the line. They just quickly, within this time you have just gone to this thing now saying that no, that they are no more autopilot, that they are IPOB, that they are original IPOB. As I want you to think. Because they want to commit things in the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They want to commit crimes in the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They want to commit crimes in the name of IPOB. They want to commit crimes in the name of ESN. And let me tell you, they are talking. We are making a special report on insecurity to the international community. Nobody will stop us. The report is going on. We have been contacted to make a special report in insecurity in Southeast. And we are going to pencil it down the way it is. Nobody can stop us. You cannot steal in my name. You know, Mazi, our people are evil. That is why anywhere our people goes, any country they go, it doesn't take time, the country will want to send them back.
Beautiful. That is true. That is true. That is true.
Are we the only foreigners in another people's country? And even also the foreigner go to Dubai. Dubai don't want to see Nigerians. Don't want to see even the worst part, the Igbo people. Go to Italy. Go and see the behavior of people. The country don't want you people because of our water. Come home. Those things you are doing evil, you have brought it home. You sell your own. In my life, people I have never seen it.
That is
people that eat the flesh of their own brothers.
That is fear. That is fear.
All these people in our here. They kill their own brothers. They take their private parts. They roast it and eat it. God forbid to be part of this kind of people. You go to our people's business. Another point, Mazi, why you see them. You know these guys work with the Yorubas. You know who their leader is. Mazi, they have understood. Let me tell you two things. You saw sometime when we started Discover Biafra Land, start launching, telling people to go back home from the election period. Nigeria, they now put out 2 websites. This is Nigeria. They use it and start competing. Everything we post, they...
Hello, Mazi.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it was internet connection. Go ahead.
Yeah. You know, as we started this, what do they call it? We started to encourage our people to come home. People are joining voices. People have understood that IPOB is calling people home. But the Nigerian government, the agent provocateurs Nigeria are using, don't want it to happen. That is why they have set up, they want people that the Southeast
The line keep breaking. I just hope that the line keep breaking. Let's see if okay, Mazi, you're back.
Yeah. I'm here, yes.
Okay, you're welcome back.
As they are committing this crime now, they are telling them, don't allow these people to return. You see, if our people are moving quite well. But they have started a new campaign. They want people to always think that the Southeast is in turmoil. The Southeast is in turmoil. Our people are jokers. Go to the ship, go to the airport today. Many shipping, you understand me? Many of our people have abandoned their businesses in the port. Go to Dubai. Go to every country. Are you people the only people in the earth? Are you people the only people that travels to people's country? Go to South Africa, go to Dubai, go to Europe, everywhere. They are horrible. Even at Biafra land, they sell themselves, and that is the things they are fighting. Most of them will not want us to fight about it. Most of them don't want us to even talk about it because it is a crime. It is a crime. It is a crime. Kidnap somebody, do they have conscience? This guy is talking, coming here to talk leadership. Leadership will go there. When they come to talk, you think they have something to say? They have nothing to say. And to stay one corner and be talking rubbish. Leadership, he's talking about people who don't have their state. All the same disobedience, huh? That is why some people were killed. But were they killed for what? For Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Those ones have more honor. They have more glory because they died.
Mazi, hold on. You know that my trip to Finland opened my eye to certain things. And the things you're saying now are the things that some of our people were complaining. That this criminal in Finland, before he jumped on the wing of Biafra struggle, was betraying our people.
Mazi, let me say something here. I have never said it on air. I don't know if I have said it. I knew about this criminal in 2017 when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was still in detention. This criminal, I knew about him in 2017 when they brought a report that there is a Nigerian who fought an IPOB member. He tore the black of our they say he will tore our flag that we will never participate, show even emblem of IPOB. This particular criminal. I knew before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu didn't know who he is. And I told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, only that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sometimes he don't listen also. I will say it on the radio. Because I get every evidence. I told him, Onion, to be careful with this guy. This guy is an agent provocateur. The whole IPOB media know about this guy. That's why IPOB media know him even before he comes. They knew about him. I told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the day he wants to grant him interview, it is the people in America. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I told him, Onyendu, because I don't want to say to him, I saw Onyendu, this guy, he refused in total that he will never swear any oath, that he cannot swear oath where your name is mentioned. This criminal, he will never swear the oath. Onyendu told me, said that he will not grant him this interview. There was pressure from Finland. The people were calling me, Onyendu. That is why in Finland, IPOB died. Because many people in Finland abandoned the IPOB because we allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to grant this guy interview. Mazi, how many people in Finland did you saw there? What you people did is to go to reawaken because they blame us that we allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They suffered in this guy's hand. He is known as a betrayal. All this audience, somebody who told you, what you're having an IPOB, you want to come and clean himself.
Mazi, do you know?
Mazi, I told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes.
He says, you see this guy. Before you come and people start talking about him, telling you let this guy. I asked him one question. I said, are you granting this guy interview as what? I want to know. Is it a media personnel? Is it a media something? Mazi, let me tell you another thing. We shut up people. When Ambazonia, Tina Samori is the one who brought the relationship between Ambazonia and the IPO. When they want to do, who will make that host? We discussed with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There were a few people we mentioned. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But I am telling you, after the interview, some people called us. Some people said, why did you bring a clown to come to be a moderator? A clown. Okay, let us ask myself former. They said, who is this guy with yellow shirt and this red shoe? We present to you your Hamaradike, somebody they brought to talk. Where two leaders have come to do this thing. That is why they deceive them. Our people thought they are intelligent.
Yeah, but because even people who are interviewed in Finland told me that this idiot now, who is claiming to be their leader, used to tell them in Finland that our people think that they are smart, but Nnamdi by the Iberibe. Even before that has always been his language. Finland. that he always tell, anytime you have interaction with him, he will tell you, Nnamdi Igbo chenaha amariye, but no mugu kahabo. Even before he jumped, that is his motto, that is the general word on they use our people what? In Finland, yes.
Mazi, when I told Onyendu, said, I am talking as a member of the leadership whom you have put. We survey things. We make underground investigation. We do everything before we allow things to go to the public. Mazi, you understand me? Let me give you an example, Mazi. This is something that happened to me a few days ago. There is a document I took from here. I went to give it to the Minister of Justice to attest. I thought, because it has been attested in Nigeria, attested so that if I give it to them and attested by the Minister of Foreign Affairs, that they will just attest it. You understanding me? And give it to me. You understand me? With that mentality, I went to the Minister of Justice. I give them this document to try to make attestation. They told me you will come after 1 week. I told them, you have been attested by the Foreign Affairs, even their own foreign. He said no. We will read all these things. We will be very sure of what is written here. Do you understand me? You give us 1 week. We will go through it, do everything. After that, we attest it before you take it. Do you understand me? This is how things are being done. Onyendu, we take the opportunity to investigate issues, give him a situation report. But people in America, some of them that were bringing money, Onyendu did not know that the government were using them. In a telephone conversation with Onyendu, I saw when the secretary and the mother was begging, please don't disgrace us, don't give this guy interview, everybody is waiting. Onyendu called me back, tell me, now I can never answer me. Move for Nane, or borrow that now. And that's not an answer in Biafra. Now I'm happier. Kamamuche Nanya oath. Or taking oath in Finland. That is when the mother of Uchenna gave her oath from America. And Onyendu told me, after they will send her the oath, let him sign. Till today, Mahmoud, I didn't want to talk because I just see it that anyway. And I told Onyendu, when Onyendu finished interview with Masanga, I told Onyendu, Masanga called us, told us that somebody they called this name, called him, said he wants him to grant him an interview. The same interview that was given to him.
From the back. From the back.
From the back. From the back.
Osinazu. Immediately Osinazu Lubalu.
Yes, I said so. Ask to put your former. Masanga called us. Said there is somebody that called him. Said he wants him to grant interview to Nnamdi Kanu. Like the way he granted Nnamdi Kanu interview. You know why I'm happy? Every danger I saw, I used to tell Onyendu. I don't hide it. He is the leader of this movement. That is why when people are talking, saying, Onyendu cannot come out here and say that Chinedu never warned him from this, that. Onyendu cannot say it. He cannot say it. Even this Africa that he was caught, Onyendu cannot say that I never told him never step your leg in Africa. Onyendu cannot say it. I told him never. ESN has been launched, and you launch like ESN. In Africa, they can catch you. The Nigeria can use any money and do anything. Never.
So you mean that you were able to give an advice to our leader?
Mazi, I told Onyendu there will be no more town union hall meeting. Because we have launched ESN. I told Onyendu, you might not be able to be granted visa to many countries any longer. Why? Because now you defend your one from the Fulani. Some countries may deny you visa. They are not denying you because you understand me. No, they want to be on the line because Hamana is your sign and the Fulani Gapataya. I told Onyendu. I told him. Today, if you are the siblings, they don't. There are things that if I tell you how American people committed Onyendu, if you see any Biafra see America, that was where Onyendu problem started. That was where they gathered information about Onyendu. Some ladies, even everything they have it on screenshot and they give it to DSS. DSS have access to them. They are here now, common sense. And we be talking rubbish, we keep silent. Mazi, if Nnamdi and put this nonsense, help like you want you, never get your papa and a Chinedu. Never get your help like you want you, because this struggle has taught me in particular, and many people a lesson. What an Nnamdi or few people. It is not one thing that gives me the confidence, but I believe not everybody will be part of this freedom fighting. And that is what I try to. Don't expect every imam to come and join you openly. Mazi, let me tell you this thing. These people kill IPOB members. Listen, and they don't have IPOB Nihu, and they don't have IPOB member Nihu, and they are Nihu. Mazi, they kill our sympathizers. People that support this struggle, they catch them, they kill them, they take their car, they take the money from their account, they sell their body parts. And people like that, Mazi, anybody come here to talk about to defend these evil people. 2 years they have fought to destroy IPO. 2 years they have blackmailed. Today they say we sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They say we do this, we do that. At the end of the day, Mazi, if they hear one article somewhere in favor of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I jump for no fools, criminals. Now imagine what is happening in the struggle. Have nobody to talk to. Government don't talk to individuals, they talk to institutions. It's the Nigerian government, it's the world government, why they recognize the letters of IPO. One thing they don't know is that they are talking rubbish. I don't need to show that I go places. The government, they know me. As I'm telling you, I went to some place. The government, Eastern security here, post on social media. He told me, tell me, have you ever? They were investigating me, and I said yes. I post about the Eastern security. You see, yes, I post with reasons. The man I post for gang members, and I may post. Now, I post for Eastern security with reasons. Now, Fulani herdsmen, the fourth most dangerous, is they label our people. They kill our people. They rape our mothers. They don't want us to go to farm. They are pursuing us everywhere. Then they continue to, and they are being sponsored by the government. Nobody speaks for us. BBC will not report. CNN will not report. Nigerian media will not report. Sometimes we tell them that the Fulanis are here, they don't want it. Sometimes we tell them that ESN is confronting Fulani, they don't hear. We have no choice than to capture the videos. We post it to tell the world this is exactly what is happening. And they understand my own argument. We have right to defend ourselves because government is not defending. They didn't want me to go so deep because I know I will punch them where they will be where they will feel very, very bad. Because they knew somebody not somewhere near it. Is that the way? Mazi, in this struggle, you do struggle to a certain point. There are loopholes we have. And let me tell you something. You cannot get Biafra if you neglect the political class in Biafra land. You must always have a strategy to negotiate with them.
Mazi, these are the things. Mazi, these are the things I'm saying, that these criminals, what they try to do, another thing they try to do, which they understand that IPOB is having an edge, is to try to close that possibility for negotiation that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have always left open. You know, from the beginning of this struggle, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have always left a window of negotiation open. That we are ready to negotiate, and these are the things that these criminals, yes.
Let me tell you something. Ojukwu lost the war because he blinded and out of this thing, he neglected. That's why you see most of the political class later join the Nigerian side to fight him. Mazi, do you understand me? This is the things IPOB will not make it. Irrespective of my life, my life. Do you understand understand me, irrespective, we like you, we don't like you. If there is something you can do for us to make sure that we get our freedom, we are not going to be compromised. And most of them know our stand. Not even I like it at all. We are brutally honest. And people will come here. When you know somewhere, because the leadership of the leadership of now listen. All of them will try before Nnamdi Kanu, all of them now put Nnamdi Kanu on. All of them now put Nnamdi Kanu on. Nnamdi Kanu now is inside. He has become a saint in their presence. Also the leadership is there. We know the tactics of the government. We know the infiltrator. We know what they are paid to do. Most of these guys are better because all that pattern into 5, 6 or because all they have to see now the chicken have come home to rest. That is what they're doing in IPO. That is how they have bastardized the nation. It didn't happen in your presence. Somebody,
yes.
Before Maka, if not, he would have been parading, disturbing everywhere if they didn't handle
the same autopilot strategy. Yes.
The same autopilot strategy. That is what they give him. Now, okay, Chinedu is coming close. They have started. They told them coming. What justifies 7 days sit at home? I want to understand. When we put sit at home, I think we sit at home because Chinedu were not being allowed to be seen. Chinedu were lost incommunicado. We said no. Lawyers must see him. We must listen before we put sit at home. Before Chinedu said, we have a strategy we keep for that sit at home. Before all of them is saying as a reporter. Today, I want you to ask one question. Sit at home. They come and write. Chinedu tell them he was in every platform telling them that Chinedu tell them people ask him, have Chinedu told you to send this guy message? Tell him stop this nonsense. They cannot say he did.
No, but Mazi, Hana Loko, he's been working on the ground with infiltrators. Yes.
He's working under him. Draw me here this question. Ask the barristers. All of you to tell the question. Call the barristers. It's all your fear. But the GOS no name the sit at home. Who with the radio see? No one does have to sit at home. All you have to demand to sit at home. All you do is the home in the youth. Haven't Chinedu told the brothers? I want you to my cop. No, the nonsense. I'm only do over the years here. Once you are killing me, have they come on social media? Now, Obuchina Saworu, Obuchina, only do social media.
No, but Mazi, but you are supposed to know that the attack, the gang up against the leadership and the DOS is to see how they can bring the leadership down. You know, so yes, so it's not a question, it is a hatred for this leadership. Yes.
Hatred.
Yes.
Because we cannot compromise. Because they go, some of them go, hey, we're not powerful. I'll tell you for sure, many of them, they use the name of a powerful. They collect money from politicians, tainting the images of people. That's why many people will say they call China Saworu. I don't answer them because sometimes Biafra land. Some of them they have to politicians have organ phone. One day the man for the high state or yes, I think you're there here now. I talked to China Saworu. The man on a politician. Criminals. Mazi, I will stop here.
Thank you, Mazi. Mazi, your voice is already cracking. Your voice is already cracking. Your voice is already cracking. And I'm very, very happy that you called into this program. And I can tell you that from the moment you started talking, the number of calls that were coming on reduced. That is to tell you that people were concentrating in listening to you because they understand that your source of information is authentic and original. So I'm very, very happy I'm very, very happy, and we have gone to Finland. We've been able to break that jinx. We've been able to motivate our people. We have also been able to extract certain information that are very necessary for us. For the fact that this criminal have even started his criminality many, many years dealing with our people. Anything about immigration issue, he used the issue of immigration to obtain money from our people. He collaborated with.
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
Mazi, let me tell you something. This is a guy not into he was into those things. There is nothing he don't put his hand inside. Do you understand me? This struggle is a big struggle. It's a struggle of going on with some criminal record that because at a point we will deal with international people, we will deal with government. We don't want this nonsense to make it in Nigeria, and they all knew that. Okay, Mazi, let me ask you. That woman, with that woman, Nnamdi Kanu, is the woman holding Nnamdi Kanu. Is that woman in the village? Is it the one holding Nnamdi Kanu? Is it the one going to bring out Nnamdi Kanu? When you kill him, this stupid guy, if they do this thing, it will cost Nigeria. Who told you? Mazi, let me tell you, ask them in Nigeria now. The body parts, the human organ of an Igbo man is the cheapest in Nigeria. In Nigeria, the body organ of an Igbo man is the cheapest, and you will harvest them in all axis. Also, they take their people, they cut and sell. You know, when they matter, this was after the when they are zondo, and I call it. If you had 10,000 naira, had to no one day I will
So Mazi, like I was saying earlier, before this criminal jumped into the wing of Biafra struggle, he was also collaborating with the Finnish immigration to deport our people.
Immigration.
After collecting money, if you come to request for your money back, if you come to request for your money back, he will connive with immigration, frame you up, and Finland is not a country that deports people so much. Finland doesn't care. But because of this guy, his collaboration and his criminality have made Finland to deport so many of our people. Yes. He used the former wife's office as Ebona. This is Zamana phone condemn mother because what you going to make on a book as this is Zamana on a condemn mother now is what he was doing with the former wife's office. Eba Zaman, and he was telling people that he was a lawyer. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Because I feel yes. But because he understands the Zama strategy, that is why when he came, he started using it because that is what he does. You understand what I'm saying? Telling people that yes, and many people believed him. Even I was speaking with a woman yesterday. The woman was even young herself, stupidly even referred to somebody. So refer somebody to this criminal he refers somebody to this criminal, telling the person that this criminal is a lawyer. Because now this criminal at some point told her that he was in law school. Do you understand what I'm saying? The extent. So after about a few years, he told the woman that he has graduated in law school, and the woman believed. So when the guy came for the document issue, the woman said, "No, we're one of our brother who is a lawyer." And directed. Do you know that today the guy that went to him, directed to him, have been deported back? Even appeal that the guy is supposed to make, Finnish government told this guy that nobody came for your appeal. And that the money that this appeal is supposed to cost is supposed to be 60 euro. But this criminal took over 1,000, almost 2,000 from this our brother, but only 60 euro he couldn't pay to make an appeal. Rather, he started fighting this guy, connive and yes. Mazi, let me tell you something, and I will stop here. They should be lucky.
they must be knocking out Chinedu is the head of directorate.
I'm listening, Mazi.
Because why did I say so? Because certain things we must seek permission from him. Are you understanding me?
Yes.
We must tell him when you see we want to do like this. If we open about Chinedu HOD. Let me stop here.
On the line.
And I will repeat what I said. If we engage in killing, Biafra will not come. That is one cardinal thing you don't do in Biafra. Go and ask anybody. Anytime you shed an Igbo blood, you kill a fellow Biafran, anything you're looking for will not come. Go and ask all of them. Starting from the death of Mbono Ojike. People don't know how Mbono Ojike died. The man responsible for the death of Mbono Ojike, where is he? Everything he asked for, he got nothing from.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi, Jonathan Chinedu from Olo province of Biafra land, and we are here live and direct. Today is the 10th day of July 2023. Therefore, I welcome each and every one of you to today's edition. You know, I've taken much time, but I play all these things so that you will hear. And those that are naive should understand, should come out from naivety. Those that have thick skulls should also allow reason to permeate into their skulls. Do you understand me? Therefore, today I'm not going to preach much. I'm not going to preach. I will open the lines in no distant time. I will just open the lines after reading the IPOB press releases. I will open the lines, and I want us to discuss on the artificially created insecurity in our land, in Biafra land. It is completely artificially created by the politicians in our land, mostly Hope Uzodimma and Dave Umahi, former governor of Ebonyi State. Do you forget that Dave Umahi single-handedly formed the Bubago? Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten that he gave it to his brother? His brother was in charge. Who was is it a major general or brigadier general? I've forgotten. After the man resigned, when he saw the reality on it, and when we hammered on them, the man Dave Umahi's brother cannot take the hit. He resigned from being the head of Ebubago. Today, we are now watching things that are happening, things that we should comprehend, and we are missing the point. I now somebody, an inconsequential somebody, that is there and wrong way, notwithstanding that on Facebook, mail gesticulation. You know, our people are sentimental. So I will simply open the line so that people will call, either speak their views or ask questions. I want even those that are asking questions in other platforms. Why can't you come? I will not swallow you, please. I got me looking. But I will make sure that reason permeates into your skull. That's your skull. I'll make sure that. Because Ndibo. 3 minutes, you know, Mazi former say we have 15 minutes, but it is reduced to 3 minutes, people. 3 minutes memory. I don't know. It's very absurd. I'm telling you. They saw that your people, you see why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at the earlier time, he campaigned that no matter what, even under the Nigerian setting, that no Biafra state should engage in APC, because APC is a jihadist party in Nigeria. They succeeded. The two places they wanted to triangular. They wanted to, round up Biafra land in a triangle, but we resisted. You understand? That's why they are only in 2 states. What I'm telling you is factual. Ebonyi State and Imo State, they fought tooth and nail in order to put these people APC. And you know our people are stupid. I say our people, most of our people are stupid, highly stupid. They are loyal to their political parties more than being loyal to the people or to the interests of their people. Slave, ndi ohu. Look at the Fulani. It doesn't matter. They distributed themselves in all the parties, but they are loyal to one thing: their collective Fulanization interests. Look at Hope. Look at that Supreme Court governor. What he's doing in Imo State. What he's doing in the whole of Biafra land. Let me, before I continue on this, please, I want to read the press statement, press release by IPOB. Press release of the 10th of July 2023. 10th July 2023. Let me see, please. Just hold on a second. Hold on a second before I mix up issues. I want to read this press statement. Before we continue, I will open the lines. Please. Open the lines. Forceful takeover of Biafra land for Ruga is never allowed. That is number one press release. Number one press release. I want to read it. I want to bring it out and read it. Yes. Because we must continue. That I know here Femi Fanekayode, the son of a betrayer, always a betrayer. You know, look at him talking down on IPOB. You know, I said it the other day. Go and research about his father. He betrayed his own people, his own boss, Awolowo, and sold him into the hands of the Fulani during his time. Him and Ladoke Akintola. You understand? Why wouldn't his son do the same thing? This Fanekayode is the person that was coming, you know, clamoring in favor of IPOB. To the extent even he went rallies with IPOB, not knowing that he is a complete infiltrator, in order to infiltrate and know our secret. In jail, he visited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You understand? And many of us thought that he's genuine, but he's not. Today, he has demasked himself. Let me read this one first. Press release by IPOB on the 10th of July 2023. Forceful takeover of Oji community. Oji community ancestral lands for Ruga shall not stand, by IPOB. In a desperate effort by Imo State imposed Supreme Court governor to please his imposers, Hope Uzodinma administrations has taken over some portions of Oji community and Amata community with waterside in Owerri, Imo State, ancestral lands for creation of Fulani settlements, aka Ruga. Ruga. Remember, Ruga in Fulani language means, in Fufude, it means my land. My land. That is what Ruga is. So any place they create Ruga is simply their land. That is what it means. It is important that Ndibo should never allow Hope Uzodinma's selfish political interests and desperate second-term ambition to mortgage the security and safety of the entire Igbo land. To that effect, the global family and movement of the indigenous people of Biafra, ably led by our prophet and indefatigable liberator, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, condemned the harassment and intimidation of Oji community and Amata community waterside. The murderous Hope Uzodinma and his stooge commissioner of land survey and physical planning in Imo State, Mr. Noble Abiaso Atolego, in the bids to forcefully take over the ancestral lands. The information at our disposal shows that this murderous and Fulani stooge government in Imo State took over some portions of Oji community and Amata community watersides lands in the guise of industrial estate, but in reality it is for Fulani terrorists masquerading as headsmen. Hope Uzodinma and his criminal commissioner for land survey and physical planning are doing the bidding of those who impose them on Imo State to create insecurity so that the terrorists will have a settlement in Imo State. Remember, terrorists don't thrive in a peaceful and organized society. The Imo government is a stooge for the Fulanization agenda in the eastern region. Remember that the Imo vampire sponsored some misguided Imo citizens to Hajj in Mecca this year, which they published on social media in order to prove his success with the Fulanization agenda. Those misguided and reprobates published viral videos in their Hajj attires thanking Hope Uzodinma for supporting them. But Chukwu Okike disgraced them by one of them being ejected and arrested from the same venue. This is what happens to people who sabotage their own people. IPOB is not against any religion, but we will resist any form of political, religious, and ethnic conquest in whatever guise our enemies present, or our enemies present it. Imo State Administrator and his imbecilic government can't take over any community land and hand it over to foreign invaders. It is not only stupid but damnable to the future generations of Ondibo, therefore will not be tolerated. Hopeless Uzodinjo and his gang of government thugs should know that Imo State is not their father's estate. So he cannot decide to use any part of Imo land to lobby for his selfish political ambition. No inch of Alibo will be taken over by anybody and handed over to Fulani invaders who have taken over Hausa lands and desperately killed them and displaced the middle belt people of Nigeria. IPOB will never allow any of such pretentious land grabbing and conquest to stand in Biafra land. We call on people of Oji and Amata Owerri communities, both home and abroad, to stand up and resist Hope Uzodinma and his commissioner, who are under pressure to relinquish their community land for any fake industrial estate or prepare to fight future wars with the terrorists. Hope Uzodinma's government's use of the instrumentality of force to grab community lands for his Fulani political masters has met a brick wall. Therefore, we tell Fulani groups hiding behind the Hope's government to take over Oji community land that they have failed. If they have made any financial engagement with Hope Uzodinma's government, they should go back and ask for their money. A leopard never changed its spot. He is a professional scammer and will continue to be that all his life. If they go ahead to occupy Oji community ancestral land, ESN will displace them. Hope Uzodinma and his commissioner for lands game to mortgage Imo State for their selfish political interest to Fulani in the eastern region is dead on arrival. IPOB will never allow any Ruga settlement anywhere in the eastern region. Comrade Ima Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary for IPOB. You know this is Ima Powerful. That is why they have been trying to know who is this Ima Powerful. To the extent they floated different people. It's Ima Powerful. Because they are using Ima Powerful, this guy, our publicity secretary's name, to go and collect money from politicians. You know, you heard it from Mazi and it's true. It's factual. You know, they are masquerading. No, so so that I know how to tune things down now. Our people take everything for business just to make money. Now. This is a disease that we must cure. I say IPOB must cure this disease. You heard when Mazi was talking, he was visibly annoyed, and I can feel his annoyance. Because many people in our land, in Biafra land today, people that are buyable. People that are buyable. I'm telling you honestly, I don't know why. Some people, when we talk, they say, no, I don't know. I say no. Right from beginning, I've been saying no, and no. This is not, it is not an excuse. Well, our people are not more poor than northerners and Majiri that are begging, have nothing that are begging. We are not we are not poorer than them. For your information, let the truth be spoken. Can you hear me? Every time I say, oh, poverty. Now, look, in the whole of Nigeria, let me tell you, in the Nigerian setting, Igbo, East, the Southeast is number one. If it comes to population being rich, let me tell you, it's number one. So let us stop hiding under the case of to them. What is worrying us is in us. You understand? It's not about that is what is worrying us. Everything we equate it to money because we over added value to ego. But I don't know. We felt that the way we are programmed today is that if once you are rich, you are wise. All your wisdom is to make money. The humanity, the way you are programmed, that is, I'm telling you, according to the mentality that we have as a people. Oh, that your wisdom, whether anything they equate it with money. Once they don't see you talk brain, you talk sense. Once they don't see that you are a billionaire, that they bring it down, they bring you down. It is what is worrying us. So everybody wants to make that money by all means. Even if it means eating his brother's flesh, he will do it. This is the worst form of life that a group of human beings could be subjected to. And what I'm telling you, go and research about it privately. We are subjected to the worst form of human life, whereby wisdom doesn't count again. Wisdom doesn't count. We equate everything with how much you have. That is why people, you see non-entities, imbeciles come on social media to boast on how much they have, on what they have gotten. This character is what is killing us. What I'm telling you, I say I'm not going to preach, but I want you to reason on what I'm saying. Nigeria undo us as a people. Let me tell you. Igbo race, we have a very extraordinary advancing character. If put in a very good situation, we become the best. Why is it so? Because we are competitive in nature. It is our nature. There is no way you cannot deny it. So, in a place like Nigeria, where is a wild beast, animal eat animal, we are being subjugated into, hewing down ourselves. That is primitive competition. Primitive competition. What do I mean, or how do I mean? When your brother or your friend is doing more better than you, now you find a way in order to bring him down so that you yourself will excel. Even if it means killing him, even if it means betraying him. That is primitive competition. What we would have structured our character to the best is the system we are in. Do you understand? Or they see in Nigeria, whereby this system becomes a weapon in the hands of Britain through the caliphate in order to continue undoing us. What I'm telling you, reason deeply, it is not because of poverty. No. They infuse in us, use our character and turned it to become a weapon against us. Do you understand? A character, had it been that we organize our collectivity, that is our nation, control our destiny, we wouldn't have this character. We sanitize it, it will become the best. Do you understand? It will become the best. We are a people that always scrutinize our leaders. We scrutinize them. Those in public office, we scrutinize them, we question them. If we have our nation, it will be one of the best. I'm telling you, we have that character. We have that capability because it is in our DNA. It is not something that we learn. No. If Biafra comes and everything is in place, let me tell you, a few people will be running for public posts in our land. Any person to become the prime minister or to be the regional governor or anything we can call it, the person will run. Say na on high blood pressure. Tomorrow, if I come out and they saw me with a shoe, they will say, it is our money, our tax pay. It is we that are paying the. Now look at that. They will evaluate the shoe you are wearing, and evaluate the money you are being paid as a prime minister, a president of Biafra. And before you know it, it will go viral in newspapers, in the media, and it will become a scandal. And you will have to come and answer, how were you able to buy this shoe of $1,000 with your payment? That is a good character that we have. It is a character of responsibility, holding people into accountability. But Nigeria, under the influence of Britain, given in the hands of the caliphate, they make sure that they thwart this. You understand? They turned it into primitive competition. Because Nigeria nothing. We don't have our destinies in our hand. We don't know anything about government. So everybody is relegated to go and fend for himself. Now go and look for what you are going to eat. Every woman is relegated to Ikeketoriye. Do you see? The worst thing you can do to a people, that is what we are suffering. And we are suffering and smiling. Now our solace becomes religion. To enter into religion, to be consoled every day by preachers that that everything that God say. Let me tell you, we are a race that is marching into abyss happily. And I console. Do you understand me? That is why here we say it as it is, so that you will know. Ako mantigano. So what we are saying, do you understand what is happening in our land? Let me tell you, let me come to that before I open the lines, because I will do it in a jiffy. What is happening in our land? The artificial insecurity that is created in our land, it is double-pronged. One, when we have been campaigning for coming home, let our people come home from Kaduna, from Ugwanso, from Lagos, come home and invest in home. Because when we come home, let me tell you, if we come home, invest in the East, I say in Biafra land in general, whether Warrior, Enugu, Wero, everywhere in Biafra land, before God and man, the government will be forced. I say, they will do it. When they will do it, they will not know. They will be forced to build infrastructure by force. They must open our seaports by force. Do you understand? This is what they don't want. They want us to be hooked up in Lagos, so that every blessed year they'll be telling us, go home, go home. But they know that you will not go now. After all, do you remember Adenka grandson? Do you remember many years ago? He said it in his program that that Igbos don't know what they did to us. That they use Yoruba deities in order to but that we can never stay in our land. Adenka grandson revealed this, but many of you don't know. Though you had it, but you didn't know. You didn't think about it because your brains are not working. All you wanted, your brain that active is making money. We are sentenced into the most horrible way of life of a people, individual survival. Do you know what it means? Just think, go and write thesis or research about people being sentenced to individual survival. Everybody go on your own, survive on your own. No? Don't ever talk about collectivity. Survive on your own. It is sentencing that people into a painful extinction. Little by little, the people will be into extinction. But I know that was the reason why. Is it UNESCO? One United Nations branch predicted that the Igbo language will go into extinct in the next 75 years as of that year. But people laughed over it. People came and said, "Na lie," as they used to do now. Everything we just relegate it to laughter because Ndai was a comedy. Oh, knows in Ndai. Comedy. Everything we laugh over it. Something very serious we laugh over it. Do you know the reason? Once they have sentenced us into individual survival, your brother can kill his own brother in order to excel. Dog will eat dog. That is what is happening. Betrayal becomes role model in our land because of individual survival. No collectivity, no. Even the politicians in our land, they are divided into piecemeals. They receive conflicting orders from their different Alhaji handlers. They receive they will manipulate hopes of them. Don't ever meet any of all these governors. Otherwise, they will bring you down. They will call this one handling another different Alhaji will handling the other one. We tell him, don't ever agree with this one. That is the way, the very pathetic situation we are in. Do you understand? We had no focus, no rallying point. Until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Son of Man, came shouting here on this hallowed platform in order to bring us back to our senses, because we are a people marching happily into abyss. We are marching into abyss happily. Any person that I said, no, God is good. Nah, hey, we have another place in heaven. We are good. Don't worry. Any person gara ketikori pota ya gano kopota nwete go nwete ya ya na boss because he keketori ka a sentence right. You understand? So we continue using it against ourselves. It breed sabotage. Sabotage in Igbo land became role models. You say your brother for 5,000 naira for one cup of rice. You can say your brother. And that person will be killed. You don't care. Any person, any of your brother or your sibling or your neighbor that you have a problem with, maybe a land issue or any type of quarrel at all, you will go and call Nigeria military, and they will come and kidnap him and kill him and call him is an IPOB. That is what is happening in our land. People started using someone to put it into IPOB. They started using our struggle in order to make money. In order to make money. Any local politician or any politician, I'll go ahead. Do you know how IPOB? Do you know that? You say, don't worry now. Or through phone or watching us and we're on a phone. Mazi onye si that politician will be listening. After I say, okay, I just want to hell. No, after I will call you back. Or man that on go on, that is on corner. After Ogonye the politician bill, say so IPOB you need to be square. Every 20 million, 30 million, 50 million, this is what they brought in. This is scams they are doing in our land. We are saying it with facts and figures. Do you understand? Sometimes there are things, if it's not being revealed, you will not know. But I'm talking about it because Mazi, Chinas and Wuru have said it openly. That is what is going on. You understand? People are, criminality. People want us to support criminality. This is the same criminality that destroyed the Masop. They want us. What type of freedom are you fighting for your people when you are being used to kill your people? Do you indeed? I cannot understand. I cannot understand. Even during the war, Ojukwu, our late general, he tried his best in order to limit the disaster against our people. He tried his best. Do you understand? I played a clip where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it direct, that if you start killing our own brothers, say we are fighting for freedom, we engage in killing our people, the people we are protecting, he said Biafra will not come. And that is what the Nigerian government, that is what all of them, all of them don't, that is what they want, and that is why they are doing what they are doing. And he gave an example. He said, look at Mbono Jike. Do you know who killed him indirectly? He died because of Zik. He have been revealed, he have been said here many times, because of Azikiwe. Azikiwe set him up on Ekpe and because of Azikiwe, thinking that Azikiwe will protect him, and he was also indirectly protecting Azikiwe. Azikiwe happy on so that to remove him, because on the Nyam to mother saying na gena ndi ocha ndi Britain ha ga emekwe gewa. On happy on did Azikiwe smell Nigerian presidency? He tried everything. He spoke the whole grammars in this world. He rallied everything. No way. Until he died. He died miserably. Not ascending to that place. Because he committed a heinous crime by killing his own brother indirectly. Azikiwe, a very bright fellow. Do you know that? That is why, ana atoro mana. Manatoro feke ya fenya kanoya. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it. Let me tell you what is happening in our land. This it at home, this and that. Let me tell you. We have been pursuing shadow. Let me tell you. People that are mentioning one single individual's name. No. The people that are organizing this thing is who oppose them are number one. We have the intelligence. I'm telling you. Number one. He is number one person. Fronting this seat at home. Forcing our people. Let me ask you, in Biafra land, let me ask you, you see those dirty people going, burning our houses, killing innocent people. Why can't they, where are they when all these people that we are, all these criminals that we are coming out to kill our people in the market? Where is the Nigerian military? Many reports had it that when the Bubago will see them and they will just move, go their way, they don't confront them. For you to understand that it is directly Hopos or the man that is doing all these things. But the issue is this: there is a figurehead on social media that is coming to claim everything. So they are using him as a figurehead. Let me tell you, there is no faction in IPOB. It is we have seen this several times. Have you forgotten? I think 2015-16 tripod. They try to introduce we are IPOB. They call it IPOB. Now they introduce a tripod, quadrupod. Have you forgotten? Oh, there are now factions. When one Yoruba boy was interviewing on the street, oh, is this the end of IPOB, Biafra agitation? Because today now we have a IPOB, we have a tripod, we have quadrupod. Oh, we're name carrying coach. That is what they want to bring to us. But there is no faction in IPOB, let me tell you. If you are talking about this group or that group, you are stupid. You are simply deluded. Let me tell you. It is the role of caliphate It is the way, their modus operandi, in order to bring any place they want to divide it so that they factionalize it for destruction. That is why they are using this figurehead. They are presenting it to us, and we are missing the target. We are calling his name. Oh, is this one? No, he don't have no capacity. Let me tell you, because only any single capacity. Indina made this thing directly. Hope also, I'm telling you, hope also the Supreme Court governor, the vampire of Imo State. He is the person that is doing this sit at home, forcing our people so that now Biafra. So they want to push our people to the level of explosion, to rise up in order to rise up against IPOB. Some people that are in different platforms, why not leave this person alone? Do your own. But why is that person using our name? Why is he using our name? Because make sure that you continue using IPOB. Do you know what is forgery? You know that forgery is a very grave offense. Do you know that? When you forge somebody's signature, in Nigeria, Oluwole has become a part of the system. So our people don't understand. They thought that forgery is a part of it, part of the deal. So that look at all the politicians, all of them. I say, let me not say all of them. Most of them, bar none, has a forgery issue. Either they forge their certificate, one certificate or the other, they forge it. Because Nigeria, they don't understand the danger of forgery. That is what they want to do in IPOB. They use IPOB. How can we be? Now we allow you to use IPOB, our name, in order to be committing anything you want to commit. And you tell us to, no, let us keep quiet, leave it like that. Are you crazy? Has Nigeria system turned you into an animal not to understand the danger of forgery? That is forgery. It's forgery. You are using our name in order to do something that we are not. And after a boy no IPOB. Do you know how it's a grievous situation? Do you know that? It's a crime, a very big crime. For your information, I want, if I open the lines, you call. Well, tell me contrary to what I'm saying. Therefore, the insecurity in our land, they sit at home, they are enforcing. It is not from that source you are thinking. It is directly from Hope Uzodimma. Let me tell you. They push us into watching this guy. Oh, is this guy? He don't have that capacity. The Nigeria government want it like that, so that we are using a sophisticated politics or political gimmicks. They use that propaganda as an illusion, and they are committing whatever they are committing. Ask yourself, where are the military? Even those that they say the military court, is it in Abakaliki or Ebony or Enugu? I don't know. I said it the other day. I say, why are they facing backwards? Why were they shown backward, facing backward? Normally, once they catch people, they say it's IPOB. They will, dehumanize them, show their face, even they talk this and that. But here they will go and catch innocent people. Say no, we are not going to do you anything. We just want to use you to do something. Even sometimes they square them. We have caught the people that are killing. That is because in order to douse tension, public outcry, to show that the military, the police, they are working, or they can carry criminals in prison, carry them out, come and photo them that this and that. All are comedy. I see all those things as complete comedy, complete, because they are the people doing what is happening. They are the people that are going to the market, killing, shooting at our inner men and women. They are the people that are instigating all these things. Have you forgotten that during the election, they used thugs to carry voting box or voting boxes? Have you forgotten? Where are all those thugs? Where are all those criminals? So all of a sudden, they have all repented in different parts. Is that what you are telling me? Hope Uzodinma is desperate. Do you understand me? He is desperate in order to deliver. And that is why he has taken a land from Oji community and Amata community, waterside, in order to deliver. Because that is the condition given unto him. If you want to go into second term, we need Ruga. You have to deliver, and he is desperate. But people don't see the handwriting on the wall. We are busy shouting this and that. We are busy shouting this and that. They saw that, look, there is a media propaganda on one individual that have been claiming this and that. Now they are hyping on that. Now supplying criminals and using their military as criminals and their political thugs and all ordinary criminals. They gave them, extensive hand in order to go and kill, in order to pretend to be enforcing it at home. We understand all they are doing. I say we are 7 steps ahead of them. I used to say this, and Mazi Chinedu reiterated it. The heart of this struggle is in the diaspora. That is why, in the next 1,000 years, Nigerian government will never, through their propaganda, through their throwing money to destroy IPOB, it's impossible. Had it been that this struggle is only, the heart of the struggle is only in the zoo, in Biafra land and in the wider zoo, I'm telling you by now, every criminal guy, just like what happened in Masop, the way they destroyed Masop. But the heart of this struggle is in the diaspora. We are now watching her. So if you have ear, you listen. Stop being deceived. One wing. Why will you use IPOB's name? Why is it that I must be IPOB? You answer IPOB to go and commit whatever you are committing. Why not use your brand name, build something from scratch? Now, against you, sue us to court. But we cannot allow you to rubbish the name of IPOB, which we built using our blood. We cannot allow you. And you call, why not? I'm calling from Germany. Why not leave IPO? Why not leave every group to do his own? You are not here. I want you to pick your phone and call today. Call. I will not swallow you. But I will make sure that, you get sense by force. Because indeed when it in sense, before I was thinking that indeed why I want brain, I want to say before God and man, this struggle opened my eyes. I say, hey, I was zero in Nigeria. The only thing is that we have natural talents in us. That is the only thing, nothing more. But for political brain, I was zero. Look at the only people that are scatter in the whole Nigeria, building everywhere they are. It's in the Igbo people. And the Fulani, they are enjoying this. Do you know that they are discouraging people from going back to Biafra land to invest? Do you know that? That is why they instigated this insecurity. Because they saw that everywhere was cool. And people are going back. So they need to instigate all this rubbish in order to discourage our people from going home, so that they will hold us hostage anywhere we are in the north, so that anything they will remind us. Do you see the people we have? Remember the statements of Ariwa Youth Council or the northern groups. Remember their statements always. I want to tell you people, you fighting Biafra or what? Remember that the northerners in your land are shoe shiners. They are expendable. We don't care. But remember that you have investments that are trillions and trillions in our land. And the people that Igbos in our land are the main big people, big fishes. Remember them. we will kill all of them. Like this. They continue holding us hostage. Every time the same thing. That is the way they want us to continue, so that they will continue using that hostage, in order to continue pulling us down. So that this thing you are doing, remember our people in the north, remember they are in Lagos, they will burn their mind. Look at how uncountable times they have destroyed our properties. The market we are selling everywhere in the north, in the southwest. And I can wear big stick skull. You will see Johannes and Igbo chieftain. Stay there where you are. Is Nigeria. When are you going to get sense, for goodness sake? When? We should never be toying with our future, our collective future. It is high time we stop toying with our collective future. And I'm surprised what Aloy Ejimako, what he wrote concerning this. He tweeted, I consider it my core duty to my clients, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB, to say this. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB are still committed to the principles of non-violence. As from today, if you publicly accuse of IPOB of using violence, then enforce the sit at home, prepare to meet me in court to produce your evidence. Yeah, well, how do I say it? This is deception in the highest order. You understand? Instead of him to say it hoha, ask yourself, why didn't he say that? No, it is not IPOB that is calling for sit at home. He cannot say it. Or use one now. Or use one corner way. He didn't deny anything. I am a Kanu. You know, one time I hosted this man, there is something I asked him. He didn't know why I asked him that question. I asked him directly. I said, Oga, a lawyer for every time he is wanted, they want to kill him in Nigeria. Everywhere. They burn his house, they shoot at him, they killed his driver. Every time they want to kill him. Do you feel safe anywhere in Nigeria? Why is the same thing not happening to you? He didn't know that this thing is with me. The interview is with me. He didn't know why I asked him that question. Because I said, but why are the same people doing the same thing? But they are the government is looking for this one always to kill. But this one, he said he's free in the hotel. He can lodge in any hotel, go anywhere. He's free. No problem. That answer gives me the clue I want. The clue I need. I'm telling you. Look at what he's saying. Now there is this pertinent question Mazi Chinedu has been telling us to ask Onyendu's siblings and those that are meeting Mazi. Meeting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or visiting him. This question, we need to be. If you are hearing my question, no. Now, during the first time of a sit at home, Monday sit at home, exam. They start crying. The head of the DOS, no, stop this. That made our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to order for this Monday sit at home to be stopped immediately. Okay, all this sit at home that is being ordered by the Hope Uzodimma connection through his agents. Have you ever seen all these people come on social media anyhow, the way they used to shout? I said, no, why are you killing our people? Why are you no sit at home? I suppose Ukrainian with brain, with sense of reasoning. I only reasoning of getting money. No, natural reasoning. Natural as a human being. Have you ever seen them condemning what all these Nigerian government through their agent is doing in the name of enforcing sit at home? Do you see them condemning it openly, shouting the way they used to insult the DOS? That is number one question. Now, you ask them, has Mazi Nnamdi Kanu asked them to inform the criminal infiltrator to stop using his name in those criminal activities he is carrying out in Biafra land? You ask these people that are always coming to demonize the DOS. If you charge what are that here not there is something. They want to collect IPOB wholesale, now hand it over to the Nigeria, to the Caliphate. Say that a reward by giving them political posts. That is what they want. And they see the DOS as their obstruction. And that is why they hate the DOS with all their might, with every venom in them. They hate them. You understand? We would have been in the future, senators, even you go for governorship election or candidacy. Now, number 2 question is this. Has Nnamdi Kanu asked them to warn this criminal infiltrator to stop this nonsense it at home he is using in killing and causing hardship for our people, claiming it is all because of him and IPOB? You ask the siblings this question, and the lawyer that are writing, he will sue somebody. Ndị Igbo onye pụtakwa na ọtụtụrụ nọra, and that is why you hail your killers. That is why you hail your hope ụzọ dị maka ọ na-agafe na hail ọ gbapụrụ n'ụwa 10,000 naira. Oh, slaves. Hail ya. People that are supposed to be stoned to death, you hail them. They continue suffering you. Before you know, he said, no, he built the one culvert. He's a good governor. Let me tell you, normally, building of roads shouldn't be campaign promises. Normally. Because normally, it should not be in the hands of politicians to build roads. There should be commissions, the institutions for that in a sanitized country. Do you understand that? Whether this governor or president come or not, the people that are maintenance of road continues. But in our land, they build road. Hey, I will build road. I will fire you with fire. I will build the road. I will build the culverts. And hell, very primitive people. Whether it's equatorial forest or banana mba. On a nice brain. Whether it's Indomie, is all this Indomie and the type of fluoride. They miss you boro na mais ure. Atanchana, you cannot think. What matters to you is what you can get now. Your stomach, as an animal you are. You better reason. Number 3 question is this. Has Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in one time or the other, even in the DSS dungeon, told them that the Biafra struggle is not a family or his family business, that they should stop their interference in IPOB leadership? Has Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told his siblings that thing? Ask them. These are questions you need to ask them. Stop being a hero worshipper. So that so that they may give 100 euro. I was talking with somebody privately one time. I never said this on air. The person tell me, Mazi, sorry, this thing is not long time. Let me add Kanu Takano to this conversation. I said, Chineke, onye Kanu Takano, onye achugoro na IPOB. Ke yemo na ga na-ekwu. They come through different levels. I'm telling you, caught all that person, caught all ya forever. The venom in me, you've no job. I say, don't ever call me in your life. Don't ever. I'm block all his generations. I'm telling you. Then I add the Kanu Takano chokona. You come add oya ka iku. Say mona on the kuna gene for what? Ke ya ineku. Number 4 question is this. Has Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in one time or the other informed them to tell whosoever that want to listen that there is nothing like IPOB autopilot and Biafra government in exile? These are 4 questions that you need to ask them. These are 4 questions that you need to ask. It baffles me how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been preaching, teaching, crying, laughing, every type of exposition on Radio Biafra for many years. Immediately, actually, now onye ọzọ wụrụzie leader, onye na-awụrụ onye IPOB, and people na-eso ya. Now watch that. I'm saying no. How can this be? What type of people are these? What type of people are these? Onye nwere criminal record right from time before he joined, before so-called he started mentioning Biafra in his broadcast. Oh, they say we should. His Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say we should listen to him. They didn't say take instruction from him. Is it only him that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mentioned? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mentioned many, including Masanga that interviewed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Masanga, is it Zimbabwe or Zambia or Zimbabwe guy that is in Kenya that interviewed our leader? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told us to go to be listening to Masanga and be promoting his television. So why don't you go and make him a leader? Onye kọwara ya ego jirila nne ya ofuru ọhịa. Some of ndị Igbo na-aṅa m ntị today, ego ejirila nne ha amụọ ha ofuru ọhịa. I'm telling you. How can you say, is it only that person that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mentioned many names, different names? So you single him out to go and take instruction. Now you follow him. How miserable you are. That is the way your brain. It doesn't matter you are a doctor, but when you think like this, that is the way your brain is. Exactly. So I will go into a few minutes break, and I would like people to call. People that used to call other platforms asking questions, I want you to call. I will not chop you, please. I will not bounce phone on you, please. Do not be afraid. Call and ask your question. We talk about the artificially created insecurity in our land. That is what we are discussing, and that is what we are talking about. So please, you can call and ask. That thing that you don't understand. Be candid, be frank, and talk about it. We will discuss about it. That is what I want us to discuss today. So I will go into a few minutes break so that when I come back, I will open the lines so that people will call in, please. Therefore, do not go away. I will be right back. Do not go away, please.
Before, and I will repeat what I said. If we engage in killing, Biafra will not come. That is one cardinal thing you don't do in Biafra. Go and ask anybody. Anytime you shed an Igbo blood, you kill a fellow Biafran, anything you're looking for will not come. Go and ask all of them. Starting from the death of Mbono Jike. People don't know how Mbono Jike died. The man responsible for the death of Mbono Jike, where is he? Everything he asked for, he got nothing from.
Kaide, kunitenu kaide, kaide, kunitenu kaide, kaide, kunitenu kaide, eya, kaide, eya, kaide, eya, kaide, eya, kaide, umu Biafra kunitenu, kunitenu, umu Biafra kunitenu, Umu Biafra kunitenu, Biafra kunitenu ndị Hausa emewanyalu kunitenu oli amara agbawanyị isi ụmụ Biafra kunitenu Biafra kunitenu
ejewala me kwaipo and if I jump any zoo soldier in go here
ụmụ Biafra kunitenu Biafra kunitenu
ejewala me kwaipo and if I jump any zoo soldier in go here
ụmụ Biafra kunitenu Biafra kunitenu
ejewala me kwaipo and if I jump any zoo soldier in go here
ụmụ Biafra kunitenu Biafra kunitenu
ejewala me kwaipo and if I jump any zoo soldier in go here
ụmụ Biafra kunitenu Biafra kunitenu
ejewala me kwaipo and if I jump any zoo soldier in go here
ụmụ Biafra kunitenu Biafra kunitenu
ejewala me kwaipo and if I jump any zoo soldier in go here
ụmụ Biafra kunitenu Biafra kunitenu
ejewala me kwaipo and if I jump any zoo soldier in go here
ụmụ Biafra kunitenu Biafra kunitenu
ejewala me kwaipo and if I jump any zoo soldier in go here
ụmụ Biafra kunitenu Biafra kunitenu
ejewala me kwaipo and if I jump any zoo soldier in go here
ụmụ Biafra kunitenu Biafra kunitenu
ejewala me kwaipo and if I jump any zoo soldier in go here
ụmụ Biafra kunitenu Biafra kunitenu
ejewala me kwaipo and if I jump any zoo soldier in go here
I got machine gun. No more Nigeria, no more Suso.
Biafra kunitenu
ejewala me kwaipo and if I jump any zoo soldier in go here
I got machine gun. No more Nigeria, no more Suso.
Babylon, them a wanna push under. Almighty Jah, your children them a cry. Plenty men every day them a die. A wicked nation, them a know they try. I get a ghost room, me I know they lie.
Egala isoko ndi Igbo kaite. Ebu mu Biafra. Anang ijopo mu chukwu ayama. Efik Ogota come together.
Yeah, I got pay a nail one day I walk and whining. You when they were men, my the people are crying. Catch you me, all the gonna move strong men should stand, man. Didn't on you make kuje. Urobo isoko egala yana one day I idoma. We ain't scared of war. I got go behind a coma. Lo ha ho ha. We are coming for.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from Olu province of Biafra land. We are here live and direct. Today is the 10th day of July 2023. Therefore, I welcome each and every one of you to today's edition. Today is just an interaction. We are talking about the artificially created insecurity in the name of using IPOB or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which is fake. We hold the Hopos of them responsible. Dave Omahi, former governor of Ebonyi State, The people that are very stupid enough, they understand how stupid all these our politicians are. They take party as more important than their people. When will you learn? Learn from the Fulani, learn from them how to play politics. Do you know that people in PDP, the Fulani Northerners in PDP, they were there as infiltrators, helping to bring down, during the time of Goodluck Jonathan, Ebele Jonathan, helping to bring him down. But they are in his party, smiling in face, say, going to campaigns, shouting, but secretly they are working and giving information to their counterparts, their people in APC. Why? Because for them, their party is nothing. Their people is what matters to them. Whether you are in APC or PD, what matters to them, their number one priority is their people, the interest of their people. But come to our land now, who oppose them for his personal interest, his party, in order to satisfy his party. Marionettes. They were marionettes. When this string, is it a figgy? That they use string to control in your hand. They are marionettes. You control them. Robots, you control them. The caliphate, they know how to control Igbo politicians. Use party. Look at how they formed Ebubago. Now, where is that Ebubago? Why not Ebubago be fighting against those that are so-called enforcing it at home in Biafra land? Why? Where is the Nigerian military? For you to know that order came from above. The same way, if the Fulani terrorists are killing people in anywhere in Nigeria, they will order the military, do not go there. The military will be there, they will kill them, finish. When the Fulani terrorists, they call the bandits or headsmen, when they finish operation clearing the village. Now, when they have gone, you see the military come. What they are coming is to protect the back of those terrorists, so that no reprisal. Instead, now the military will now come to continue, torturing the victims. This is what they are doing in our land today. Who oppose them? This is what they are doing. So this boy you are calling his name, you are calling his name for nothing. On a bloat. Hey, you think he's doing no. It is that propaganda hype that Nigerian government is using through Hopus or them in order to continue perpetrating what they are doing. Do you understand me? We understand all those politics. Therefore, the lines are now opened. You can call and ask a question. What you don't understand, ask a question. Mostly about this artificially created insecurity, so-called sit at home, which there is no sit at home. They are using it to torment our people, so that our people now will burst out and start rejecting IPOB. See, now we don't want Biafra. This is this house offering we are going to. Now we don't want it. They say no, you must want it too. They will be sit at home for another 20 days. It's Biafra you want. This is exactly this is the result they want to get in our land. So that people will now revolt against the restoration of Biafra. But people, be wise. Biafrans, be wise. Our call line, direct line is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our signal line is +61 405 142 and 547. I repeat again, +61 405 142 547. I have a caller on direct line. Can you hear me? You are the first caller. Welcome to the program. Let me see. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Please go on. Welcome to the program. You are the first caller.
Calling from Georgia.
Why the thing just moved? Wait, I'll bring you back. Don't worry. You can call back. Okay. Mazi, can you go on? Can you go on? Sorry for that interruption. Go on, please.
out there is, sometimes they say that common sense is common. And when I come to think about it, I don't really know how common sense is really common because just like what you said something in regards to Barrister Ejimako. Even though I know he's one of the lawyers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but when I look at some of the actions, some of the things that is going on in IPO there, especially when it comes to like this at home and the things that are going on with the brothers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he barely come out and try to maybe like rebuke them or maybe some kind of a rebuttal or whatever. Try to say, you know what, these guys are not. I think they are against this struggle. But rather, what he's doing is he's with them. That's why he barely come out to even mention their name or even mention the name of this Unyoshiano of Finland. So what am I trying to say? What I'm saying is, okay, for me, when I go on Twitter, when he tweets, sometimes I do his tweet. When I think I retweet his tweet when I think that one is necessary. But lately, when I go on Twitter, I don't do his retweet. But this is why you just talked about on Twitter. I didn't retweet it because to me, I felt like, it's a common sense thing. I feel like, this guy is really against the struggle. So why must I retweet his tweet or even try to, agree with most of the things he's doing? Because I already know with the sense that I have, I already know that, okay, this guy is against the struggle. If something happens to this man in Finland, they said listen to him does not mean follow the idiot. But a whole lot of people are following the idiot simply because they said listen to him. And you see there is a psychological thing or whatever. This guy, he goes and plays what's the name? That tape where he said listen to Samuel Epa is doing a very, very great job. And I said to my people, like
Mazi, do you hear me?
When Mazi Nnamdi was mentioning people that have been well in IPO.
Mazi, can you hear me? Can you hear me, please? Just one second, as you said. One funny thing is this: he don't play that place. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told him, "Do not allow Satan to enter you, otherwise we give you IPOB treatment." He don't play. He don't hear it. He don't play it. Go on, Mazi.
I was even coming to that. That's what I was even coming to that. So, he plays where he says, listen to someone else, that does not mean follow him. And once it comes to that place, because he said, cut and paste, what did he want? He post where they said, if you ever, if you derail or whatever, go against whatever, we'll give IPO treatment. And then he also said, because Mazi Nnamdi is a very spiritual person. You already know that this guy, there's something about this guy that, if you watch, each time Mazi Nnamdi is on broadcast, whenever his broadcast just ended, this guy jumped out like a rabbit and he's broadcasting right away. So Nnamdi Kanu has said something about that guy that says, do not let the devil get inside you. Because there's something he's saying in him. This guy has done a whole lot of damage. Damage that is, sometimes when you think about it, you don't even know what to do. I was speaking to a friend of mine when I used to live in Korea. This guy he's a hardcore member of this idiot called Simon Ekperima. A hardcore of my Lord. And I feel very disappointed because that guy is literally my friend. And then there was a post that was made by Jonathan Wodo, and I reposted that post. The idiot went over there and he commented something that, trust me, I wrote something that he did not even respond back because he know what I was writing. Yeah, he was directly attacking him. It's all about why is the GOS? They are the one who is causing all this problem because someone is doing the right thing. That okay, see the insecurity in Biafra. That this not for someone else. Do all this thing. They will not be talking about what is going on all over. I'm like. That thing, yeah. So what I'm trying to say, the guy was like, it's not for this guy in Finland or whatever that all these people coming out to say, okay, they're coming out to talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I'm like, what do you think? What are you saying? What does it not make no sense? Okay, then I engaged with him on the private channel. He's okay. Look at GOS right next to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why is it that they're not when this man was kidnapped? The GOS did not know. That someone else, as long as they know that they are following him, they are supporting him, he is. Yeah, that's that thing, that's correct. So what I'm just trying to say, Mazi, Jonathan, to be honest, the insecurity in Biafra land, we don't need a sheet here to tell us again what's going on. Of course, we know it's which is this man is the governor of Imo State. He's the one who is the front line of the security going on the civil rest going on in Biafra land. So the thing about it, he wants to, probably, so he can be re-elected for the second term. In the first place, he wasn't even re-elected in the first place. So anything is possible. But the only thing about it, what I'm thinking is like, after all this said and done, where would he be? I don't know where you think he's going to be. Where would he finally be at? It is very, very unfortunate that, we have to go through all this insecurity. But the only thing, like we all know, and I thank God that, a whole lot of Igbo prominent men are coming up and speaking up on, against why Nnamdi is sitting hell after, he has been discharged and acquitted. With all of them coming, we need more and more of them to come out and speak up. This is not the time of, to just come and just be quiet. They have to come up and speak up so this man can regain his freedom. So this insecurity in Igbo land will die up. If Nnamdi is released today and he speaks, everything about insecurity, the freedom is going to be stopped automatically. That's how everything's going to die down. That's what I have to say.
There were. Thank you very much. There were. And they know it. That's why what the politics they are playing. If you are not sophisticated, you cannot understand it. You understand? Do you think that they want insecurity to stop in our land? No. Do you think they want to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? The answer is no. Though we force them. But it is all these things that is making them, all these things they are, steering up. That is, they are using it as an excuse in order to continue holding our leader. Let me tell you, all these things, they will say, don't worry. If they want, they say, no, hold him a bit. Maybe we can destroy the leadership. Don't worry. They are now focusing on one person, one man. Let us use that person so that let us know whether we can, factionalize IPOB. And that idiot or the puppet. Hey, I sit at home. He don't know. That he's playing a very very dirty role. No, I cannot say he don't know. He doesn't know. He knows. You understand? So all these things, they'll tell them, wait. Don't worry, they are quarreling inside them. Some are saying that there is group, don't worry. Hold him, because if you bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out, everything will die off. Once you speak, shame will catch them. He will be pleading, please hold him, because if he comes out, he will, I'm gone, I'm finished. So many of them are pleading to the caliphate, please hold him. Many people that you are seeing today, they say they are fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are pleading to they say, please hold him. Otherwise, if he comes out, we are finished. You understand? And they will come to deceive you. We are fighting for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Sit at home. That's why I say, I don't know. Many of our people don't have sophisticated political brain. I'm telling you honestly. That's why we fall victims to anybody, including Yoruba pastors. Learn a church in the Yoruba Igbo jiri na ana-atọ ego abịa were one pep talk agwago otu Chukwu ga-esi inye ha. Who can give us 1 billion naira? Onye Igbo pụta koro pụta anụ ọhịa. Ya nwa. Our people are, they take a pride in stupidity. Ndị ọrụ Yoruba pastors na-amụ n'ime hapụ ha na-akọwa na-asị na ikukwuru ọfụma n'ale. I say, I know they are our slaves now, don't worry. We know how to talk to them. Because you don't have sophisticated way of thinking. That is why they are using us in any way. Ndị Igbo follow everywhere, follow and our control marionette. Callers on Signal and WhatsApp, thank you for holding on. Let me go first to WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, you have been there since 5 minutes plus. Welcome to the program. Please go on. As I said, if you have questions, do not hesitate to ask, please. I know about. Caller on WhatsApp, please go on. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Welcome to the program.
Can you hear me?
The whole world is hearing you, not only me. Please go on.
What I have is a contribution. I don't have question.
Go on.
Even in Mazi.
Thank
you for your. You have said it all. In fact, Mazi, what our people have is the brain of buying and selling. Honestly speaking, sorry to say this, they don't have sophisticated brain and brain of politics. Honestly, even at times, my name is Chinedu, but I don't need to mention my location because of security purpose and reasons. At times, if I do go to where they are, where they do their business, I see the way they discuss, the way they reason, the way they do things. In fact, I do tell them, I used to tell some of them that what they have is brain of buying and selling. They don't have political brain. Because the reason why I say so is that there is, in fact, a lot of things has gone wrong. At times, I'll be wondering how we engage, in fact, or how we find ourselves in this type of mess. I don't know who did this to us, honestly speaking. You know, just take a look at in the area of Ohanese, you know, when they were doing with Onyendu. So they were like calling him a small boy. But look at the guy that is working for the British in Nigeria, the guy, the ambassador or whatever they call him. That is a small boy. But today, Ohanese would dress and go and meet him. He would tie rapper and sat with them and be discussing with them. They did not call the guy a small boy. The guy that is working for the British, the ambassador here, they did not call that one a small boy. But Onyendu that sees more than them, they call him a small boy. So at times, if I look at those things, I discover that our people, honestly, we are in a serious mess. We are in a huge problem. Honestly, both the professors, the old, the young, the people that claim that they know everything, they don't know anything, even small thing like this, they don't know. They just see, you know, when they were doing during the time of whatever election they were doing here, there's one man that every time he will say your PVC, your PVC, your PVC. After the election, I saw that man somewhere, asked him, when you see PVC, he laughed at me. I also laughed at him, but he don't know the reason why I laughed at him. So I took him to one corner and told him that, you know, you people claim you have sense. When you were running up and down doing all this your rubbish, we told you people that Obi is going nowhere. Now it has happened. He said, oh my God, now we are now come on near you, come on near those stories. So I was like, well, we're in a serious problem, if not because of the emergence of Biafra and IPOB and the Onyendu. But now we would have been going to dustbin to go and pick our pieces of our brain and the skull and everything. A lot of things have become, but I thank God for Onyendu. I pray that Chukwuka will use him to accomplish this work. And we must surely get to where we are going.
Of course.
So that we'll go and reason very well. In fact, Mazi, if you go what they call maybe street survey, where our people base or where they do their businesses or anywhere, the places they are, and interview them one after another or do psychological work on them, you'll know that we are very far. That is, we have gone astray. There's something you said, immediately you say it aloud. You said we are happily marching into abyss. And this is exactly what happened. And what is happening to us, we are happily marching into abyss. Some of them, when you are asking them questions, the way they will be talking, you know truly well that they don't know what they are doing, but they will be claiming they know what they are doing. Well, it is well. Let me leave it there. Let me continue giving you strength.
And you too. There we onye Igbo ihe nga ọ na-eme ese nna lekwe ihe ị na-eme lekwe the end game ọ dịghịkwa m ọ sị gị onye Igbo sị ha anaghị uche m dị ya hey i were ijiji ihe a mmiri oyi ọ tinye aka gị na ice block ka ọ jụọ oyi ma anyị ụra mata n'ụra because enwere ihe ọ mmadụ ihe ọ na-eme atọ ọ sị gị na uche m dị ya hey Igbo man sị gị uche m dị ya. Don't worry, makonye uche m dị ya. Again, you don't see Okurundetin now. Kebo find the wrong way today. Uchem deya. You see that on a guy HAUSA. Uche Adihozia. I'm telling you. Caller on. Let me call on. I mean, signal. Please hold on. Continue holding on. Oh, calls are coming on direct line. Let me see. Let me try to pick caller on direct or callers on direct line. If they will call back, but if not, I'm not seeing them again. Caller on signal. Okay, we'll just hold on. Yes, he's back. Caller on direct line, please go on. Welcome to the program. Bapu also. Can you hear me? Caller on direct line. Stop listening to your device. Talk to me through the phone. Off your radio. Go on, please. Can you hear me? Ndewo.
I'm calling.
Ndewo. Banyo radio no ge. Banyo radio ge, please, because on banyo ya. Or a pour from there, please. Now you bop also because you are paying. There will go on. There will go on. Go on. There will.
I don't know information with the last time, but card me jago maka yende plan ni na oboka in Enugu kan local community Enugu state. So this plan is 100% right no bo. So now ndura agaje omago because so abaga apa pormande local government mana nakan is ada serba ngombo ya abuna na no buat ba the planning babu so ngoli ha mengulunde ndame nde nandira hami haga ya kijang apa pon the planning is take for 7 ala ka boye commander sa boye hausa planning top baba and the planning by take for 7 nothing that couldn't do anything. So, how can I get that now? The person now uploads the office today. I go on the board, uploads here. So, I'm going to go and can be here. Now, I cannot see local government to work. The plan up that part of village now.
Okay, Kaya had the village in a Kaya had the village.
Oboka.
Okay, Oboka. Okay, Udode. In one day, for the information. There. Caller on signal, Mazi Akas. Thank you for holding on, as always. Can you hear me? Caller on. I thought you were here. You are still here. Then let me go to caller on WhatsApp. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes. Good evening, Mazi Chinedu.
There, Wodo Drege.
Thank you, and good evening to Biafrans, and good evening to our leader, Hamadike, the choosing one. Good evening to Biafran all over the world. Good evening, good afternoon, and good night, depending on your time zone. My name is Chukwudi. I'm calling from Italy, Roma. Please, I want to make an announcement for IPOB Roma in Italy. We used to have meeting every second Sunday of the month. We have meeting by 1 o'clock near Termini, where there is African shop there, near Termini, where about 70 is parking. So if you are coming and you are missing road, please call this number 351 73004. The second one 351 01 25761. The third one 3510234690. Please, I want to make a contribution for your analysis this evening. Like what you are saying, what is going on in our land. To me, some of our people have not wake up. Because if they have wake up, they will know what is coming, which our leader have been shouting for decades. Which there is one thing you said in your program one certain time, that the people are the law. The constitution, there is no constitution without people. So what is happening to us and particularly in Imo State is our people that will rise up and say that this person has been killing us for a long time. Remember what happened in United States where George Floyd was killed by one person. He said he couldn't breathe anymore. This man who opposed Odema have killed a lot of our people, and now he's using his agent to commit a lot of crimes in our place. Please, I also want to ask you a direct question. Why are we fighting for Biafra? Mazi Chinedu.
Yes, Mazi. You say?
Please, I want to ask you a question. Why are we fighting for Biafra?
This is a question that each and every one of us must answer. Because what I know is why we are fighting for Biafra is to be in charge of our own destiny, our collective destiny. Because in Nigeria we are not. So that we can develop in our own way. That is simple and short. And we protect our people. Because we cannot fight for Biafra by killing our people. It is impossible. Go on, Mazi.
For sure. You are right there. But I also want to tell you and every other person that is hearing my voice this evening, we are fighting for Biafra to correct our past mistake. Which, again, I want to ask you again, the mistake of Nnamdi Azikiwe, is it our mistake?
It is not.
No, it is our mistake. Why? Because we are paying, like somebody like me, I don't know Nnamdi Azikiwe in person, but we are paying for the mistake he has done now, which if we have made such a mistake in our own now, like this stupid man who the politicians are using as his agent, the future generation will pay the price if you couldn't protect them now, if you couldn't fight back now, if you couldn't stand on our feet, say that all this that is going on top, that we must regain our land, is all I have to contribute. Mazi, thank you. And God bless Biafra.
There war. Thank you very much. Anyway, we have our different points of views anyway. Mazi Akas, can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi Jonathan, I can hear you loud and clear.
What we also, Biko?
Good evening to me, Mazi.
There war.
Fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, my name is Mazi Akas. I'm calling from Austria. I serve the indigenous people of Biafra as IPOB, Austria National PRO. Mazi Jonathan, all that is said this evening, I think our people is listening. The insecurity we are passing through in Biafra land is orchestrated by Nigerian government and this criminal in Finland. It is well known. Anybody who told you that they don't know that this guy is completely doing what the federal government of Nigeria wants him to do, so that our land will be insecure. So that even if our people that made up their mind they want to come back home to invest, will remain where they are. Because nobody wants to go where fire is. The question is, even as this thing is happening, and the so-called the people that say they are brothers and sisters of Mazi Kanu, somebody is committing this crime in the name of their brother. And all of them is mute, they are not saying anything. If I truly love my brother, and somebody is using the name of my brother to commit crime, I will come out and say, this thing this guy is doing, my brother is not in support of it. But if you remember the first put at home, the GOS called when the initial stage they rendition our leader Mazi Nnamdi from Kenya to Nigeria. This guy came out to telepathy in his hand that writing rubbish, saying that the explosives are going because students want to write and we are asking them, NECO and the mission of Mazi Nnamdi, which one is more better? People have been going to school in that country, graduating, coming up with that job. Most of them is driving Okada today. Mazi Nnamdi was his work is for us to get freedom, for our place to be good, so that even our generations can be able to go back home, because we are frustrated and all the places we find ourselves. Here I don't wonder that if I die today, my children will not go back home. It's powerful. So if these politicians are wrong, they said they don't know the reason why they are causing this insecurity, and they are not speaking against what this guy is committing in our land in the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said. When he spoke in the court, he said, I want their balance to come. We are not fighting to kill our people, right? Rather, we are fighting to defend them. Why this guy will not carry this man go to the north? Rather, this group is kidnapping our people, terrorizing our people, taking money from them, huge amount of money. And when they are even if you don't put your brother, they have no idea. What kind of I want to do? Mazi, the that this politician threw hope into this man and the devil of mind. This snake they are feeding. It will haunt all of them if they will not stand up now to speak against this evil. Because now we are under the people. They will come back to them. So earlier the better our people begin to speak against this evil that these people are committing in our land, because tomorrow Biafra land is insecure. They all they know what they are doing. To make sure that our land will not fail. People who now will be hearing, getting afraid to go back home. But they came late, because this freedom that we are fighting, we will not stop. Biafra must be restored. No citizen will stop us. Because here they could hear Mazi. He ran out revenge all over the world in the name of while our land is not good. Only be another people come out and stop this criminality in the upper land. You know, sometimes I'm frustrated in this type of people who believe I am here. Believe I feel my enemy that Nara one Nigeria. Earlier the better we buy because we want to make security. It's better for all of us. And if they refuse, we're not going to go there. All this why you say now. Mazi, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
And you too. Well, thank you very much. I'm joined by Mazi Patrick Ikem. Mazi, can you hear me? Welcome to the program. Thank you for holding on.
Yes, Mazi Jonathan, good evening. Thank you very much. Thank you to every Biafran out there. I want to say thank you for bringing me in. Maybe after your program, I'll be coming live. I have a series of issues to discuss with Biafrans. It has to be maybe midnight program. So I just want them to stay tuned. As regards to the issue and the conversation you played, is quite unfortunate, but that is the reality on the ground. And Mazi, I can tell you that everything you see happen are being motivated. Freedom freedom fighting is not a child's play.
It's sophisticated. It's not a. It's highly sophisticated. I'm telling you.
It's not a child's play. And anytime you find yourself, it has always been also in history. You know, anytime you see people fighting to free themselves, you will see the oppressors come in different ways. You know, to demonize them, destroy their character, destroy their effort. You know, pop up different kind of people to create distraction left, right, and center. And the things that is happening in our struggle today, they are not by coincidence. So when we say that there are a kind of infiltration, you know, that people are infiltrating the struggle, people seem not to understand. Infiltration in terms of trying to create a bad image of who we are. They will use people from among us. If the oppressors want to deal with you, they are not going to bring people from outside. They are going to use people from within. And our people do not understand some of these things. For the fact that our people are emotional people, they have been able to use that angle. Because I remember when Mazi Nnamdi, I keep saying it, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was abducted in Kenya, we saw a voice crying as if that is that the abduction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that is trying to build up emotion of our people, because they understand that our people are emotional beings. Most of the things you see happening today are emotional driven. Monday for self I'm telling you, we cannot control our emotions. And that is why you see that when we go anywhere, like you made example of Yoruba people using our brain, Yoruba pastors, because they know the area they will touch us emotionally, and you go and bring out that your hard-earned money. They know where to talk, they know words to tell you to raise your emotions up. You wouldn't even know when you will sign a check of 1 billion and give one pastor. We lack the sense of calculation, ability to dissect. And that is why somebody from somewhere will jump out and our people will just run, because no journals, that is sweet. The man like you all know, see, when you use sweet mouth, if you're able to sweet talk them, and it's easy to convince our people through sweet talking. Through sweet talking. The only people in terms of using hard word is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And even before they now even decided to say, because now they are now beginning to see some of the things he was saying manifesting before their very eyes. But despite all those things manifesting, some of them are still questioning that say nothing may happen. So I don't see any reason why somebody will go into cannibalism. Is it because you are hungry for meat, or you just want to have a taste of human meat? I don't understand. Because you want to taste human flesh. It's a terrible situation we'll find ourselves. The idiots they are following today, I was in Finland, and I know the kind of testimony our people in Finland told me. That this guy have always told our people, anytime anytime you are having conversation with him, he always reminds people how stupid they are. Even before he started even this.
So he's exploiting their stupidity. That is it. That's it.
Mazi, I had a one-on-one conversation with our people who knows him even before now. Before he started and jumped into, they say he used to tell them that Nnamdi go marry. That Igbo people claim to know too much, but they know nothing. Even before Biafra, that time he was doing translation of a language for our people, with this immigration document, and I was interviewed were telling me that this guy hates Chalonde by that they are even surprised. No, they are called Biafra. That even before now, if you carry anything Biafra flag near him or buy or clothes, he threatened our people with Biafra. He doesn't want to see anything Biafra flag. And suddenly, he's now the major beneficiary in crime. Obtaining money from our people. Telling them that he has already bought a warship for them. Since how many months now the warship have not landed. And our people are not asking questions.
Mazi, you don't know that our people are not somebody, Mazi, sometimes madam, I don't understand. Now, one individual said that he is buying fighter jet fighter. He has commanded jet fighter and ships, warships to fight Nigeria. In our people, even intellectuals, promote. Sometimes, no, Mazi, no, Mazi, they didn't Greek, honestly. Go on, Mazi, honestly, go on.
Today now, they are hailing him Prime Minister.
Kucha like this. I'm a more Kucha mecha broadcast, but you all gana like this, and I'm telling you.
What they are calling him now is our Prime
somebody
Minister.
That have a history. Mazi is one of the victims. Direct. I've been crying that this man made him to be deported from Finland to Italy. Direct. Only that type of history. History of dealing with his people, conniving with foreigners to deport his people. People in the Bae Kane no, Mazi, there is something wrong somewhere, honestly. Go on, Mazi, go on, please.
And I don't know if they have forgotten that he promised them private jet. I don't know if they have forgotten. Hey God, Mazi, I cannot hold my hand. Look at Naj, what is going on? I don't know if our people still remember that he promised them worship. That they should contribute money that he will buy it, and he has already bought it. He even posted a picture on it online. And until today, what we saw was picture. And the same person is telling them to call him Prime Minister. And they are hailing him Prime Minister, Mazi. Bad thing, they make person laugh. So it gives you a sense of the kind of people Aibo. And this is the reason why a Yoruba pastor will always dupe them. Will always dupe them. Despite all the years Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have invested lecturing us, talking, but nobody learned nothing. Mazi, let me allow other people come in. After your program, I'll be coming on air. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful evening.
There were Mazi. Thank you. It's absurd. Honestly, it's absurd. The Nigerian government found a perfect a distraction in order, or propaganda, in order to be committing different things. You know, a future ya no yawa. Oh God. We must continue. Let me pick the caller on WhatsApp. Please continue holding on. Let me take this caller on WhatsApp. I mean on direct line. Caller on direct line. Mazi, please go on. Bapu also, as we are slowly winding down. Caller on direct line. Go on. There we go.
From Benin Republic to meet with us, Mazi. Mazi, una kutachelewa hili una akachala hili lono. Because hili manye ocean laka. Mazi, that criminal in that land is just like Dangote. Nigerian government, northern politicians and the western politicians, they are the one piloting Dangote, but they use the name of Aliko present to the world. So as you are hearing Aliko Dangote, you think that he is the owner of the whole riches, that everything belongs to him. But he just uses his name. But he is a group of company of the whole criminal from the north, but politicians, and also in the west. You understand? That's what they are doing. But we don't know. You'll be calling Aliko as if he is the owner of everything. No, he's a group of companies. You see? They are the one doing everything, not Aliko. Now, in our land, the Igbo politicians don't want Biafra to come. That's the reality. The Nigerian government don't want Nigeria to divide because of the oil and gas in our land. And they have seen a perfect slave who always fight themselves in our land. That was why this man Gowan said that he had even that that our people are like that. That he would have not spent money in order to push army to fight. We would have used our people in order to finish the fight. Now they have seen the perfect slave in our land who want to fight because of their political interest in order to kill their people. So they think that they are doing well in order to stop Mazi and the Kalo or to destroy IPOP. And as the Fulanese have seen people that can do that job from them, they are happy. They are happy in order to guide and to protect, to support anything that will bring us down, that will bring Biafra down, that will bring everything that will manage to divide down. They are happy. That was why they brought Dokobo, because he's there to kill the Igbos, to kill his fellow brothers, because of he wants to maintain his loyalty to the Northern Caliphate and one Nigeria. So Nigerian government is happy. They will support that particular people to the last. That was why you see the killing in our land by the so-called Titatum, that's sponsored by the Fulani institution in Imo State, which is Hope Uzodema and Dave Umaha and other politicians. They are the ones sponsoring the insecurity. And from now on, Mazi, we must start to mention them on their Facebook who they are. Telling the world, look at the people sponsoring this Titatum. Is this support? They are the ones doing everything, hiding in the name of the criminal and felon. That will be pursuing shadows. We find out that they are the ones sponsoring the Titatum, killing innocent people. They are the ones sponsoring this insecurity in our land. They are the ones. We'll be hitting the hammer on the head. Mazi, that's the how it's supposed to be. That has to be. Because in Cameroon, same thing happened in Cameroon. Cameroon government are sponsoring another group that are countering what Ambazonian freedom fighters are doing in Ambazonia. That's the same thing that are happening in Cameroon. Cameroon government are doing it. The French Cameroon are doing the same thing. You know, Mazi, it's not easy. Because this freedom we are fighting, Nigerian government can never fold hand and allow us in order to just go away with just oil and gas that are being their life. That every part of Nigeria, both the north and the west, are being making, that made them to be what they are today, is the oil and gas. Because that is why today Nigeria you are hearing is the oil and gas. If you destroy Nigeria, no more oil and gas. And they know it. That was why they are fighting to connect to maintain the green white green name, that Nigeria. They know everything. You see? So it's not going to be easy. But thank God we have identified the criminals. Because if we did not identify them before, allow them to attach in us, Mazi,
we are going to find it difficult. But as long as we have identified the criminal, identified the concrete, the stone inside rice, now we can be able to cook the rice and eat the rice, and it's mine because we have already identified the stone inside the rice, inside the garret. So it is good. We have now identified them. They are the ones sponsoring it in our land. Sponsoring the criminality, insecurity in our land. It's sponsored by the Nigerian government, by the Igbo politicians. We must call them by their name. We must call them by their name. Another one I want to say, Mazi, is that our people are always being deceived anyhow. They are eating them by politics, eating them by religion. Any way you not put them, you see our people. Any way you not put them, you see them. They are easy to be deceived because they don't know what is the politics. If you go to every church in Nigeria today, our people are 80%. They are brainwashing them, telling them that they are not from this earth, that they are from sky. Why? Those that are telling them they are not from this world are building mansions in their various homes, driving the big cars with the protection by the government, driving bulletproof jeeps, driving all manner of jets. But they're telling them they are not from this world, they are from sky. So they should be facing sky, praying, facing sky, looking up. Is it not very smart?
Please round up.
It's to be deceived. It's not easy. We must continue to mention the real criminals hitting the hammer on the headline. They are being sponsored by the Nigerian politicians, the governors in our land, because they don't want Biafra to come. That's the reality. Mazi, I see the Chika from Mobingaba. I'm standing from Kotini Peter Mazi. Good night.
Thank you very much. We must beat ourselves out of this mental stupidity, out of this gullibility that we are. I'm telling you. Because, other people are laughing at us that we are gullible, highly gullible. That is why we are being pursued from everywhere in Nigeria. And we are still there. Come back to our land. We want to come back to our land. They try to steer crisis to make people fear so that they will not come back. And you don't understand all these things. You don't understand that this is a political ploy in order to continue holding us hostage wherever we are in the north and southwest, so that anything they say we do. Every election time they will continue commanding us to vote any person they want us to vote. They continue giving us, making us monkey the walk, bamboo the chop. We continue working hard, developing their places, building, skyscrapers in swamps, and after they take it, they will revoke your CFO and take everything, and you start afresh. And hey, ndi Igbo na-agba mbọ na ngwa bidokwa again. Kpata atụfu eji abụọ garanya. The answer is no. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. You are the last caller. Can you hear me?
Good evening from here.
Mazi.
Thank you, Mazi. This is Eme Chris. I'm calling from Brooklyn. Mazi, there's a lot of things. That one boy I called because of one point you make now. You said that for people, if you are not sophisticated in reasoning, you will not understand the politics of Nigeria. And that is the key point of this struggle. Our people are not mentally sophisticated in reasoning to understand, to be able to comprehend the political dispensation of the Zoom, how they play the game. Just watch this sit at home where they did just a few days ago. Until I die, I will never believe that the people that did that thing is our people. Whether they are Igbo or I don't even believe it. For the first time, Nigerian police held criminals and turned them back them before the camera, and they didn't show their face. They know they want to destroy the name of IPOB or whatever criminals. Igbo say Igbo people are the bad people of Nigeria. Now they held them, these criminals, about 14 of them, turned them back. They didn't show face of anyone, single one. That means it is a plan game by the Nigerian police what they did, as you said here right now, that they want to put crisis, create crisis, so that our people become afraid to come back home. And that is exactly what they want to achieve. And now, the gullibility inside our people is what baffles me every day. Now, our people who carry the up, we are killing ourselves. Why should you say, have you make a require know who are these people? Or put that it doesn't mean that when somebody speaks Igbo, it means it's an Igbo. As I'm here living in Italy, I can speak Italian language at least 60%. The normal Italian language in the street or whatever, I can speak it for 60%. It doesn't mean that if I'm a white person now, I start to speak Italian, and everybody will think that I'm a white man. I'm an Italian. There are like people from the other western part of northern part of Europe. They have different color, maybe from Romania or other places. When they speak, we that live here, we know them. When they speak, you understand. You know that even that's why they speak Italian. But when you see their face, you will know them, that they are different people. So, assuming they look like the same, then no any person that speaks Italian. So, this is the way our people are getting it wrong. They are getting it totally wrong from this aspect, because they believe that any person that speaks Igbo, then as an Igbo, we are killing ourselves. Nobody will understand that these people doing this thing might not be an Igbo people. It's a hired people from other places. There's one video that I saw on social media just last week. You remember that guy that Hope of them arrested in Mbisa? Said that this guy, he said that the chick or China will send him. That's what he said that on that video. They show him on TV with the Biafra flag on his head. Then after 1 week, the same boy was the same boy was they show his picture that he was arrested in Enugu, where they kill an army that coming to army lady that coming to greet his family. So the same guy, then when IPOB tackled them with this two picture of the same person, then they slide back. The same person now have published a video now showing that they want to, they must bring Nnamdi out, otherwise Nigeria will explode with the guns and everything. The same guy. So this is where our people are getting the wrong. And there's one of our brokers, our leader made. He said that if those that are hardcore, he said those that are hardcore, those that see whatever he has said or whatever, how we cajole ourselves, how we cut on ourselves, and still remain where they are hardcore. He was talking about when they are talking about stop this religious. He said no. Stop. When are we going to talk it? It's our problem. We have to talk it now. But those that see all those things we are talking about the religion and still remain where they are the hardcore. And this is the mentality our people will have in order for we to move forward for this struggle. Because this gullibility, they are everywhere. And their problem is they are not listening. They're an Igbo man now. They used to use this visa to travel to London from Nigeria or from Africa. For you to go to London, they have to use visa. But tell him that there's a shortcut. That there's a place so he pay only about 500,000, 800,000. He will go to London, they will stamp him in with that visa. Believe me, he will pay you money.
He will pay immediately.
He will pay. He will pay you, and that is the show the gullibility. But let me tell you, here in Europe, if you tell a white man something like that, he will say, okay, even if I don't want to doubt you, I don't need such one. Give me the one that I need the one with visa. This is how people reason. Tell a white man such a thing, will tell you, no, okay, instead of you to have issues or quarrel because of this.
Do you know, Mazi, that this mentality is why they are ripping us? Even by Yoruba pastors, Hausa pastors, different tribes of pastors. Because they want, once you buy this olive oil, you buy it, you go, the following day you go to market, you become a billionaire. Amen. Everything shortcut. Now. Biafra struggle. Now. We don't need now. They think that is how the world works. Mazi, please continue.
That is where when I look, I shed tears on our people, because they don't even. There's something that happened when I was in Biafra land those days. If a white man came to buy carbide, and he moved around the market, pricing the same drum of carbide of 100 kg, and the people in the market are giving the white man the same price, giving him 4,008 then. 4,008, 4,008, 4,008, 4,008, 5,000, 4,008. And he met one person. And that person is moving with a white man. They will have where they produce gas. So they needed to buy with their marketing manager, an Igbo man. And they got a place where the man said, he said 4.5. Where others are saying 4.8. He said 4.5. And after this man had moved around, finished, this white man, you know what they asked the woman? He said, among this whole price, which one do we buy? The Igbo man said, they will buy the one of 4.5, it's very cheap. He said no. The white man said no. What it means that the market price is 4.8. If you buy this one, either is short by quantity or is short by quality. This is the reason of that.
That is sophisticated way of thinking.
Listening.
But a simple person will not understand.
Yeah, that's what exactly I'm talking about. So the white man said, no, we don't have to buy this, because if you buy this, either it's short in quantity or it's short in quality. So now we have to buy the market price. This is the market price. So this is where I am becoming worried. Do you know the first day that this issue of kidnap of our leader broke up? A comrade from my unit, today I block him, I don't talk to him anymore. From my unit, said, no, he's going to the camp. I said, what is your reason? He said, because the US, they're supposed, you know, that's what they sold in the market that time to hold the blaspheme the US, the old US. They said, the US is supposed to know that our leader is traveling. I asked him, if our leader is traveling, okay, let's assume the US know they sold our, let us assume. He didn't inform every day Biafrans for 8 days. But you know that our leader have a wife, yes. If you travel now to, give an example from you have a wife. If you travel from here to another place, when getting there, who is the first person you're supposed to call? He said, my wife. I said, do you know why didn't the wife of our leader now say something before the US and you blame them? You don't have to reason in that way. You have to wait to get it. He said, no. He run away. Till today, I don't put it anymore. Because I saw somebody that don't have common sense. Listen, I say it is not justified. US, you know how it works. They are not in the same place. Some are in different countries. So it's an impossible mission that they are plotting there. They say that they show that already. It's not possible. So this is where we get it. And now my question to you, Mazi, and to every Biafran this night: what do we do to bring our people in out of reasoning? Because our people doesn't listen before they do things. They do things with emotion, and that is it worries me every day. When you talk to a fellow Biafrans from now till 1 year, what he answer you will tell you that he's not following what you are saying. It's just like you are teaching somebody something in the school, and after you ask question, when you ask question, if they didn't answer you accurately, you will know that they are not following what you are teaching them. There's a video I sent to you. Let me just say this one before I drop it. I'm wasting your time. There's a video I sent to you, Mazi, on this later you play it. It's Wezoke. Wezoke play this video. At this comment, all this their TikTok something. He said that Igbos in diaspora are cooperating more than the Igbos in the Biafra land. People, they are cooperating. He said, those in diaspora, if they are traveling, they will tell their neighbor, "Look, I'm going to Germany, I'm going to France, I'm going to." They do tell each other. But here, tell your brother that you are traveling. This is the mentality they are bringing. They are fishing in, telling our people that that if you go to driving school here, the driving school will tell you that even overfeeding can make you accident. When you eat excess food, okay, you got the joy, more excitement can make you accident. Any little distraction, even the king was left. This is if you go to school here, they will teach you all these things. You will know excess food, excess drinking, not alcohol, even anything excess. It can become, you make you uncomfortable, you become distracted, you can have accident. Then when it happens to our place, it becomes that the Agboriabo. These are the things we are trying to bring. I don't know. I asked you the question, and if you have something, please tell me. Thank you very much, Mazi, and good evening for here.
There were. The only solution is education. The only thing is that it's only coming mostly from Radio Biafra and other social media sources. Nigeria is enjoying our demise. Had it been we have a country where we control our destiny, where we are in control, we would have structured our educational system right from kindergarten in order to sanitize. One day business is a process. When you study the European history, what you are seeing today, the result of what you are seeing today is centuries upon centuries of reformations and revolutions, sanitizing, sharpening their mentalities. That is the result of what you are seeing today. It didn't start today, So, in our own case, had it been we have a sanitized institution, it would have helped in putting us the right way. But the worst thing that happened to us is British Nigeria, the caliphate. They destroyed our mentalities, and they want us to continue being like animals. Anarchy. Where a country that even want us to be destroyed, officially bringing a Mkpomri. Do you know that this Mkpomri is the work of the British M16? It started from the olden days, 16th, 17th, 18th century in China. Britain started importing cocaine to China in order to destroy Chinese youths. Youths are the future of tomorrow. When youths start taking drugs, their brains will be damaged. They will be controllable. They don't care. They become drug addicts, and they will grow like that and become adults and control the country like that. That is the thing. So we are in a very big mess. That is why the most important thing is changing our mentality, so that at least the few of us, is not all, that the mentalities will change. Those that are become sharpened mentally. Now we lead this fight to restore a country that country now we also fight in order to restore the mentalities of everybody now. As a people, do you see the logic? Radio Biafra is fighting together with other genuine media warriors to continue bringing back the mentalities of people. It might not be majority even. People that will continue championing this struggle, because it comes from the mentality. Now, this struggle, we will fight, continue fighting to restore, championing the fight to restore a nation whereby now restoring our mentality will be institutionalized through different ways, including education. That is what we are doing. Now, I will bring in Mazi Ayoba, and he will be the last caller. Please, others do not call again. I will no more pick calls. Mazi Ayoba, can you hear me? Please, welcome to the program.
Yes, Mazi, good evening from here. I hope you can hear me all right.
The whole world is hearing you clear, crystal clear, not only me. Go on, Mazi.
Right. Thank you so much, Mazi. Thank you for your time, investing in this Biafra restoration. I would like to also greet Biafrans all over the world, friend and well-wishers, lovers of freedom, men and women of good conscience. Once again, thank you very much for coming around this evening to listen to us. And also thank Biafrans who are also glued to their radio stations and their app to also get informed on what is happening to us as a race, how we can come together, do what is necessary to extricate ourselves from this quagmire and this mental slavery and chain that we found ourselves, unfortunately, at this juncture. I would also like to recognize our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is faithfully standing very, very strong in this Biafra restoration quest. Of course, as I have said in the past, we are standing shoulder to shoulder with him in this project, and there's nothing any man or woman born of a woman can do or to stop us. We have come to restore Biafra, and we are everly prepared and mentally strong and physically ready for this. So what is happening is not going to deter us, it's not going to change our mind. We are not going to retreat, we are not going to surrender, we are not going to back down. Our land belongs to Biafrans. Our land that our ancestors possess are, our inheritance. We are not going. We want to make it very, very clear to the British and to the Nigerian agents, including the Fulani that they are using to do their damage. We want to make them, we want to make it very clear to them that no inch of Biafra land is going to be handed over to Fulanis. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. They may do it now that they are sitting there as they are in charge, but we are not going to allow that to happen. We are going to resist them to the last man standing. They don't know how mentally prepared we are this time. They have pushed us with what they have done to us. Our race in Nigeria have galvanized us more. I told them, the more you hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the more you make us even more determined, more eager to restore this Biafra. So basically, we are not going to back down. We are not going to give an inch of our land, whether through Rugao, whether one person cannot be in Namoha. One person cannot sign the land that belongs to the community, say that you bought it and then you go and hand it over to strangers, people from Mali, from Niger, the terrorists that the Erufai came openly and said that he went to Niger and paid to them. Pay them not to be coming to Nigeria to be killing people. These are the people now that our politicians, the so-called Igbo politicians are making a wave to possess our inheritance. We are not going to allow that to happen. If they try it, there is only two things that we're going to happen. We're going to engage them in any form, in any manner that is applicable to us, to make sure that we are not being overrun by these criminals. We have been in overseas here, we have traveled even across the zoo. There's never a place that any Biafran or any Igbo man, any German, any Ibibio man, any Efik man goes to and take their land by force, or the government giving them their land that belongs to the community, to Igbo or Biafrans that are migrated to that area. It never happened. It never happened. Whatever we go through in Nigeria, whatever we have in Nigeria, we work hard for it. So somebody cannot come all the way from Niger, from Mali, from Chad, from Senegambia to come in our land, in our community, to possess our land. It's not going to happen. We are warning any Igbo politicians. We are telling them now, they think that they are King Kong. You have nearly 100 million Biafrans to contend. 100 million of them, if truly counted. You have 100 million Biafrans to contend. So basically, whatever you're sowing now, whatever you're doing, all these Igbo politicians, or Hanes and Igbo, all those of Quebec and all the rest of them, whatever you're doing now, come so ya ni Igbo kuno what they are all na akone titimbereji. Mbareji na akwa na titimbereji, which you don't know. Mbo ahụ ga-amị onye ọ ga-akụgbu ma ọ ga-akụgbu gị nwa akụrụ de ụkwa na tuzuru ekwu ya na titimbereji, ọkụgbuo nwunye gị, ọ ga-akụgbu nwunye gị, ọkụgbuo nwa gị. So it's something that you are planting in the center of your compound.
You can't plant breadfruit in the center of your compound because so this is what we're telling you now. We are taking record of your offenses and crime you're committing against our people. Mazi, without taking much of your time, I didn't call in to make too much contribution in what you're saying today because a lot of people have called in and said something. And looking at the time that I came in, you will know that actually I came for just a very important thing. Just regarding the mission that we went to Finland, I call to thank our people. First of all, from the leadership, of course, that organized it, that sanctioned this to happen, from the head of the electorate, and also a member of the US. So I'm calling because this happened in my jurisdiction, in our jurisdiction here in Europe. I want to first of all thank our national coordinator from Finland, who Mazi, and his executive, who made sure that all the necessary requirements, approval that is needed for us to come to Finland was really organized and obtained. So I really want to thank IPOB in Finland. What Nnamdi was talking in those days was 100 men. So it doesn't matter. And if you look at the way things happening around, you will know that 100 men, we are still, haven't got half of that number. So I really want to give a vote of thanks to the Finnish government, and the Finnish police. I don't know what they are called in their local name there. So the Finnish police and the Finnish government who make sure that the event went very well and protect our people. You can see them; they have their cars stationed at the back of our people. They also escorted a proper escort escorted our delegates to the office of the mayor and also to the government house where they submitted our documents, our letters of complaints and other issues that matters to the Biafra restoration. So I really want to thank the Finnish government if they are listening, which I believe they have their agents who are listening. We want to really appreciate the Finnish government. They have shown that at some stage they supported the Biafra during 1967 to 1970, and also we have used this opportunity to make it very clear to them these are the real Biafrans, these are the real IPOB, led by Mazi and Kanu, and we have come to them. They have seen us, and the one who claims to be the pride criminal in exile, who are calling us criminals there, actually can now see how the Finnish police and the authorities guided our people, jealously protected them. And after the event, you can also see our people hang around to make sure that the gospel of Biafra is, spread to the ordinary people on the street. This is a good job done by our national coordinator. And also Mazi Mazi Foreign, he did a very nice job. I continue to encourage him to remain strong and focused. Mazi Mokunye, the European Mobilization Officer, and also our Biafran Television, Mazi came, all of them were there. So also our leader's wife who called in as well, which she made a very 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 valid statement that goes very far into what we are doing. And looking at our leader's wife calling into that program speaks volumes. So you should use your teeth, your tongue, and count your teeth at this time around, knowing where our leader have his ankle hold. So it's very, very important that our people pay attention to details when things are happening. We cannot be coming out, the leadership exposing some certain things, and therefore the zoo agent will now be taking some of those information as a strategy to counter what we are doing. So it's very, very important we speak and you understand the area we're going. When our leader's wife speaks, you know where he speaks and where she dwelling, the area of her dwelling. So that says a lot. But in some certain things, this struggle have opened our eyes that our people are very, very far from the reality. And this is the reason why we must continue coming on this radio. Encourage our people to listen to radio. It's very, very important to listen to this radio. Nobody who is a hardcore listener of Radio Biafra or a student of Radio Biafra that have fallen apart or getting confused into what we are doing. So those who doesn't listen to Radio Biafra will go and listen to YouTubers who are creating content to make money for themselves. Now they will bring something that a YouTuber took from the Biafra movement or IPOB movement, and then feed it back to you, and then you get confused there. So that means you are not supposed to be in what we are doing. This is the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said in the past. Some of you who are saying, Onyendu, command us, Onyendu, give us order, Onyendu, give us order, give us order. And I remember Onyendu sometimes will come on air and will laugh at them and say that, are you ready to, about propaganda? Are you ready to handle propaganda and pressure that will be coming from the zoo when the zoo will use the helicopters and then spread flyers of misinformation? And some of you, they will tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or your leader have compromised, have taken money, have sold you, have do this. Are you people ready to remain where you are, knowing that this is a propaganda? And we are all over the place calling every day, disturbing our radio. And today, what Nnamdi said, that we haven't even really got into deep of that, moment. But the little one that is happening now, look at all of them joining somebody who have, destroyed a lot of souls in Finland, who have blackmailed, who have seen Igbo people as foolish people, and is making money out of their misery. All of a sudden, somebody who is not a part of organization, somebody who have not registered, somebody who has not even been as long as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu initiated IPOB all these years, taking almost 10 years, 10 good years, speaking on Radio Biafra, and what Nnamdi got back is this, some of them abandoning him, following somebody who now go to the market, a market where he come from. Where he come from, he claimed, I don't know whether he actually come from Igbo, but where he claimed that he came from, he went to a local market and be shooting people live in the open. And people are saying that this is somebody who meant well for you. Who does that? How can somebody who claims that is leading you went in your local market where women, children, people are just doing that, people who government never provided any support for, who government never cared for the well-being. These people came out to do their normal daily business. This man sent this group of thugs, went to the local market, went to the schools where puppies, he himself, where he claimed that he lived in Finland. There's no way children cannot be mistreated by any means. Go and check it in Europe. You don't mess around with children, puppies. We are not talking about adult youth that are in secondary. We are talking puppies. Special protection given to them by the West here. Even when they are not even foreign, when they are not even local. Foreign children, babies here who have citizenship here will be protected by all levels. But this idiot, this criminal that based in Finland, go in a school, pull these puppies out with their teachers, lie them down, traumatizing them, flogging them, and he's fighting for them. He claimed that he's fighting for them. And people are condoling and supporting this idiot. People are condoling him. But one good thing that I'm very, very happy today, we have now gone to Finland government and they have seen the real people. Those he was calling, they see them. They have seen the real Biafrans, and this guy is nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. He did not. If he claimed that he's a Biafran, he should have come out that day and talk and address Biafrans. Now he went back to his box room and started yapping away and killing our people. These are the agents British paid. These are the agents Nigerian government paid. These are the agents Look at Ifanoba. Look at the whole Ifanoba coming out, bragging and this is my voice and where is my voice? Now you'll be asking, Ifanoba, what is this bragging now you're making with the group of rogues that you're throwing around with a motorcycle? So why don't you condemn the guy? He was asking, legitimizing let him come and show you the investment. Let him carry you one sort. A small boy in Finland. You are staying in Anambra State, begging, talking nonsense. Instead of you condemning, you are saying, please leave Anambra alone. And I saw a video, one guy from Anambra at the same time, who is calling Chinedu that Chinedu should not go to Lagos to call our people back home. There is something that I want to give our people, these agents. Our people need to identify them, these agents who are talking. Now you go to Lagos, Chinedu go to Lagos, calling Anambarians to come back home. And the question is, so does Igbo man being killed in Lagos, do they identify him as an Anambra man? Those properties being destroyed, Igbo properties or Biafran properties being owned by Biafrans, destroyed in Lagos by Yorubas, are they identifying them as a job properties or a particular state? You see how they fragmented them. Disgracing them. When I said that Igbo politicians,
Mazi, can I come in here?
People don't understand it. Mazi, you want to say something?
Yes. Even under the Nigerian law or constitution, does it bar the governors or Igbo politicians to be together and call ourselves as usual Igbos? Instead of this, as you say, this fragmentation, the Northerners, you can never see them call Kaduna people, oh yeah, you are in the east, oh yeah, come home. I want to bring you. All the time they make a collective statement, even Northerners, they are not, but it's the Fulani. So, I've been saying it that we will pick on this fragmentation by our people. It is a very soft way of fragmenting us. Very soft destruction.
Very selfish, destructive mentality, honestly. So Mazi, in summary, like you said, no Northerners will go to any particular area and call Kaduna people or Zamfara people or Kafanchan people, let them return. This to tell you how they have use this so-called selfish Igbo politicians. I call them selfish, low-life Igbo politicians. These people don't understand politics, I tell them. They don't understand it. Look at what Yoruba. Now, I have said this before. Let me just repeat this. Had it been that it was Tinubu that, that lose out to this election in a way they rigged this guy out, Lagos would have been burning till today. Igbo man would have been on a constant run in Lagos today. Do you see how the so-called Igbo politicians and our people, how they lay back and continue to go to Yoruba's church? Do you see how they activated all the Yoruba mega pastors and they supported Tinubu even when they know that they did not vote Tinubu? Did you see how Igbo people accepted all this nonsense, swallowed it? Now, sending somebody and his group in Finland, now to be causing, when IPOB is calling our people to return home, now they decided to instigate insecurity. Now, what happened with their census? The census, they were thinking that Immediately IPOB weighed in that okay, IPOB now will make sure that our people are well funded. Now that census now, this census campaign that you talking that that has gone into thin air. That census that we are talking just 3 months that we are using to distract our people. Our people now have even forgotten that the election was rigged. They were rigged out of election. They have forgotten it. Now they are engaging them with the insecurity to distract them. They say look at the British High Commissioner, a small boy that is not up to age, an age of a zonal coordinator in IPOB. Now you see where Nyawodo, who said that without if there is no Igbo president in 2019, that he will call heaven down. And the 2019 have come and gone, 2023 have come and gone. And now they are now playing our people now. If Anuba is flexing to come to to play our people. To play our people. If Anuba is to play our people. So to contest for another governorship election. That is where he's eyeing. He doesn't talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, he was desperate here. This is the same man who was sitting on top of a truck, throwing Indomie as his way of campaigning. And today he has come back again after this man participated in full-time rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All these people who are coming out now claiming they are rich men in Anam, ask them, how did you become rich? These are people who are mining illegal. This is the thing they are up against. This is the reason why they are against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are against IPOB. They are against what we are doing. Because they think that all this illegal business that the Fulani Caliphate are supporting and covering them to be mining in the states, all of a sudden you see them, their names start running. You would never ask them, where is their source of money? How did they get their money? And they will be parading themselves. The Fulani Caliphate is using them against their own people to attack and kill their own people. We are letting our people know that it's only this Biafra restoration that will give you dignity and sense of belonging among others. You have been reduced to nothing by these useless, selfish politicians that we have in our very useless, very uninformed politicians, Igbo politicians that we have in our land. That everybody now is insulting an Igbo man, insulting a Biafra, any woman, both home and abroad. Any woman has come here, even where I stay. They say like okay, now. They cannot talk. All you see them on social media doing party now, that's the only thing they are hopeless. They don't belong, they don't know where to go. They have nowhere to go because Nigeria they become useless and helpless. The only organization that is helping them is IPOB. The only organization that is raising up to a standard to restore. This is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu spent years fighting to bring us where we are. These useless, selfish politicians wrestled Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wrestled him to DSS dungeon, and now they have been played and been rendered asunder. They cannot talk. Look at Senegal now insulting them. I've started the insult them. The Yoruba people insult Igbo people, destroy their business. Nobody talks. Nobody talks on behalf of Igbo. Nobody except IPOB. And they say they are playing politics. If you know the clergyman, nobody talks on what is happening to us as a race. And nobody's asking what will be the future of our unborn children and even our children if we don't do anything. Some of them will selfishly go to church and they will be casting and biting and be cursing our own ancestors. True thought. And you ask them, now that you are here, what are you doing? What have you done for your own children? You keep blaming and insulting your own ancestors, abusing them. But you yourself, who will become ancestor tomorrow, what have you done for your own children? What is your legacy? What have have you left for your children now to, when they grow up, now they'll be talking, this is what my mother, or are they going to be talking that you are busy accusing and insulting your own father and your grandfather, who fought vigorously in 1957, who gave you the chance for you to be alive today? And all you can do, instead of you go to the burial ground here, people fly from America, people fly from Canada, people all this summer now that you see all of them flooding here, going to the burial ground, giving libation to their ancestors who went to Africa and catch us as a slave and brought us and to use us to develop their areas. Our people are use the church, Eastern Church, I'm obliged that they use it to fragment us all over the place, using it to curse our own father, cursing our own grandfather, cursing our own great grandfathers. Who stop this Fulani from now? They are coming. What are they doing now? Now Fulanis are coming, getting Rugasi, bribing pastors and bishops. What are you doing? What are you doing for your own child? How are they going to come home? You yourself that is living abroad cannot be comfortably come home. Will you a child here never seen any day here. And now you're not thinking, how is these children going to return after you have gone? How are they going to find their way home? Are they going to be staying here also as a slave? Our people need to wake up. Understand the reason why we are doing what we are doing. That there is no other way out. Everybody is protecting their race. Everybody is protecting their kind. Yoruba protected their own. Take Chinedu and protected him. Keep him. It will become an instrument the British use. Now they use this, they have now immediately brought a small boy. You see our own elders are going around taking a picture with a small boy of the British High Commissioner. Now I am asking some of you who are not paying attention. This small boy now has started from where their parents have left. In playing our own fathers, the small boy has come now, started in exactly from that step on. Now manipulating our own fathers, our own our own Igbo politicians, now manipulating them against their own children. A small boy, never up to my age, a small boy is now playing our own and these people never ask him, what is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu doing in detention after the charges are put? They never spend time asking. This development here, you are coming to develop in Igbo land. So you are telling me that British, the guy collects ego taxpayers in Britain to come and develop Igbo land for Britain or for what? You are telling me that is going to happen? How is that going to happen that now British that are suffering from recession? You are telling me that British will come and develop Igbo land, so an Igbo man will no longer travel and live Igbo land again? You think that is possible? You see how they are playing your elders? Don't you call your elders? Don't you call your fathers who are and Igbo? Don't you call your politicians? Did you see how a small boy from Britain coming to fool your own father? And we are looking at them. When they call our people will come and dance for them. You see our women. And look at the life of our people today. They have destroyed us. They have sent us to oblivion. But we are not going to stop. We are not going to stop. So Mazi, let me just leave it here. I know that I've taken a bit of time. I called in late. I only just called just to give a vote of thanks to our people who went to Finland, who contributed a lot. The sacrifice they made. They have done very well, and now the Finnish government have taken notes, and they are now, following the reports we gave to them. In the next few days and coming weeks, you're going to see them in action. That guy there must be arrested. That guy must pay very dearly And we have managed now to push him where they belong, and they have now identified themselves. They are not even IPOB members of IPOB, neither Biafrans themselves. So at least the separation is there now. They can see who is committing the crime using in the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is what I wanted to say now. People need to remain strong and focused. We are going home. We are going to get Mazi Nnamdi Kanu released. He will be released. He committed no crime. He has been discharged and acquitted. What we're saying that our people need to wake up and our elders need to stand up. They need to stand up and do like others are doing to their own children. The way they are protecting the Yorubas, Amoto could never one day kill their own. We never had in a record a Yoruba man being killed by Amoto. We never had any day that vigilantes are killing Yoruba youth. We haven't had it even in Hausa, that they are killing Hausa, except these invaders that are going to communities, killing the indigenous people. But you come to our own land, our own governors will command our people to go and shoot our people dead in a broad daylight in the market. And today they are telling you they arrested them. Why they are the culprits themselves. But we are wise now. We are going to come back to them. There is time for everything. And we are taking record. And there will be no forgiveness. Any of these idiots participating in autopilot, know it, you can never be forgiven. We can never forgive you. Any of these idiots, aligning with a pain, no matter how you disguise yourself, you can never be forgiven. From now even to beyond Biafra restoration, you can never be forgiven for what you have done to this for our people, for our poor people, for what you have done. You went to the school and traumatized our children because of your selfish interest, going to market villages, destroying our mothers' hard-earned, crops and the vegetables. This is how you are fighting Fulanis, and you think that we will forgive you, and you're on social media supporting them, thinking that we will never in this life. Thank you, Mazi, and thank you, Biafra, for listening to us. Keep on the good work, Mazi, and the Mexico Academy continue to bless you and strengthen you in what you're doing for our people. Thank you.
There were Mazi. Thank you very much. Though I didn't plan to stay so long, honestly. We must continue. I think we have come to the end of the program. But before I go, I want to announce, according to the update from our indefatigable attorney, Ejiofor, according to his visit, he visited the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Chinedu today, being the 10th of July 2023 at the DSS headquarters Abuja, in company of 2 chief medical consultants recommended by Chinedu's adorable wife, Her Excellency Lolo Uchechi Okukano, for the long overdue all-important medical visit. So finally, an independent doctor or independent doctors has come to our leader to check him. That is the news of today. They wanted to use Chinedu's siblings wanted to hold us hostage, but Onya go anywhere. We understand. Now they have the new doctors, private independent doctors, visit our leader. Therefore, we will continue listening to the updates that is coming in the next few days. But we must continue working together without being gullible. And as I say, to continue being sophisticated in our way of reasoning. Our reasoning. When you are not reasoning sophisticatedly, we become victim of circumstances that you don't want. That is true. We have played this emotional politics enough. That is why we fall into different temptations. In Nigeria, we become nothing because of the politics we played. Selfish politics. selfishness, and not being able to be sophisticated in reasoning. We play emotional politics. Everything emotional. That is why I keep on saying it. That is why we are customers to Yoruba pastors. Even to other pastors, whether Hausa, Middle Belt, they are controlling us. Yeah, no follow. I know now. I thought you gonna bunye ha. Ana mugu. Ihe na-akpọ mgbada. Oh, ihe na-akpọ ndị Igbo mgbada. Just stir up one emotional song or anything. Get onye Igbo bido. Ikwu okwu somehow ya wepụta ego niile nọ ya na-agba bịa ọ na-enye Chukwu. Ha were na-agbara plane, na-agba private jet. You know, we should not bring this mercantile mentality in this struggle. That is why many people are falling back. Oh, now nothing is happening again in Biafra land, so everywhere is quiet. What do you want to happen? What do you want to happen? Things are going on. It doesn't mean that something does not exist because you don't know it. Is that what it means? Oh, anything that you do, because you don't know, things are not existing because you don't know it or you don't see it. There are many things that you are not seeing that are existing, are infinite, uncountable. You cannot count them. So let us remove emotions. That's why you can be easily carried away. Now this man, what do you know what is happening inside? In the secret corner, do you know what is happening? You need to think and reason. If somebody come and use his own name, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in Masob before, but when he saw that Masob is no more doing the right thing, I mean, the leader of Masob, he went out and formed his own from scratch. Why not go and form your own from scratch? Stop linking IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to your crimes. That is a sin. That is a crime you are committing. The most horrible crime. So that, you know, to destroy IPOB, to make IPOB be seen as what your actions, whereas you are nothing. You are nothing in IPOB. You are not even a member. So the Nigerian government capitalized on this propaganda now in order to be you know, inflating the crimes, amplifying it, and be putting IPOB inside it. We cannot continue this. Thank you for listening. Biafra is our religion. Biafra is who we are. Is our identity and our ideology. If you have not met the Biafra, you are number one religion. Know that you have not started, I'm telling you. Because it is our nation that covers both religion, everything. When we have Biafra, it is Biafra international passports that we are going to be issued to everybody. It's going to be issued to everybody, every Biafra, every citizen. Not your religious passport. There is no religious passport, for your information. Thank you for listening. From me, Mazi Chinedu, from here, it is simply good evening.
Emeka kunusi Biafra, Emeka kunusi Biafra, Gaimara Biafra, Kaneboso Kamiri, Gaimara Biafra, Kaneboso Kamiri, Biafra.